Something good. Love and happen. Wait a minute. Something good. Love and happen. Wait a minute. Something good. Love and happen.
I said, hey, yo, what's the deal, T2 Nation, man? Hey, sorry for the late, sorry for the wait, man. I understand it's a problem, but who cares? We just, we do what we want when we want when we do it. Y'all know how it is. I'm sorry, I was just out here just playing background music on top of the background music. Shout out to the Hulk Hogan socks. The Hulk Hogan socks, the Wolverine socks. I'm sorry. Yeah. Hey, the reason I got on my Wolverine socks is because I am going to see Deadpool and Wolverine. Just letting y'all know. Prevents, I will be dropping about, these movies. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see. That's what I be doing. I don't be giving y'all my movie reviews and my TV reviews and shit. Today I was supposed to. The pod was supposed to show up here, and you know what I'm saying. We were supposed to have a conversation about some shit today, as far as the movies that we watched. I don't know if you watched them. I don't know if you've been on Netflix. Like you a Netflix watcher? Sometimes
I've been more so on on some Tubi type shit. Like that's been since the pandemic. I've been Tubi all damn near.
Okay. All right. Let me start with my bloatest movies of the week, I guess. No, let me start. My bad. Who the fuck am I? Hey, it's your boy Dmarks, man. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely not a part of this league. T2 Nation, do me a favor. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, do the same thing that you're doing because we doing it. We rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with us. Y'all locked in with us because we locked in with y'all. Hey, do me a favor. Support costs you nothing. Hit the like, hit the share. Let everybody know you in here, man. We don't ask you for nothing else. You don't even got to comment. Just hit the like button for me. Real, not like no bullshit. Just hit the like button. The more y'all hit that like button, Superman, donkey punch that like button, bro. Do whatever you can. Monkey stomp that motherfucker. Twerk on it. Do whatever you got to do. Do what you got to do to hit the like button. Please get us out in the algorithm, bro. We just trying to reach the next person. If you watching this, you should share it to somebody. But if you don't share it, if you hit the like button, it's going to pop up on their algorithm because it's going to tell them like, hey, this popping. Like these niggas like this shit over here. You feel me? And then do me a favor. Like y'all always got to do me a favor because I always ask for favors. And sometimes I ask for favors. What the fuck? I ain't asking for money. I could be asking for money. Even though we are Patreon, tied to the game on Patreon, get you a tier. We still getting niggas together, man. Friday, Patreon, music battle. I think I'm gonna have them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm still working on who coming for Friday, but Patreon is lit. We going crazy. Do me a favor. Y'all know Kid, my nigga Visionary is back as always. The Visionary mind. He always got to, you know what I'm saying? He got his brand on.
For sure. Smoke some, you know what I'm saying?
Do me a favor, hit that like over there, hit that share, let everybody know you in there. If you followed and you a new subscriber over there, bro, just tell them Tied to the Game sent you, Dmarks sent you, any of the homies from over here sent you, bro. If you really fuck with us, bro, support each other. We try to support that. And if y'all watch Smoke Something and y'all came over here from that podcast, please let us know in the comments. We definitely love to give the support from the followers that combine and collaborate for us when we do these type of pods. Like no cap, like real spill. So my brother, how you feeling? I've been seeing you in a minute.
Hey, man, it's been good, man. You know, chilling, moving around, networking, trying to, same thing, man. Just trying to elevate. How about yourself?
Me, personally. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. To be truthfully honest, I think I deal with, like, a lot of highs and a lot of lows, like, more lows than highs.
Okay.
But I feel like when I go through the lowest point is when I have like the craziest podcast ideas and shit like that. Like when I really be fucked up in the head. For real, I don't know why, but I started seeing shit differently. I started listening to shit differently. I just really started, elevating, growing, learning lessons. Everybody says something to you differently, and I've learned like we gotta start, like as men, I guess would be considered. We gotta start telling people, hey, that hurt my feelings. It ain't changing nothing. I'm not being a sap about the situation, but I feel like I gotta express what it did to me because I'm thinking about it too much.
Or set that boundary so don't even think about even doing that.
But I gotta still tell you.
Right.
I feel like that's where we lose it. We don't tell that person that hurt us that you hurt me. We just move forward with the hurt.
Well, I got a lot of quick intrusive thoughts. If I feel away, I gotta say it. Like it may not come out high as in my head, but I definitely gotta be like, all right, look, you being a bitch ass nigga, like, bro, what you on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do that.
All right, cause that's good. I ain't gonna even lie. Like, you dick sucking early. That's crazy. You glazing. I'm sorry, YouTube. That's my man's. And I fuck with you, Dub. But guess what? You glazing. You glazing tough too. I ain't think you was gonna pop in and be glazing. That's crazy work. Like no homo, no diddy, whatever you want to say. That's crazy work. But I appreciate you because it's me. If anybody couldn't tell you nothing different, the socks are fitting. So I've never been the G word in my life. Please don't use that in the comment section. That's crazy. They will block us for that. But who is that? That's my man's Dub. Listen, hey, I want to let y'all know this too. If y'all see the 226 behind everybody, this is episode 222, by the way. You feel me? I just want to let y'all know this is episode 222, by the way. I named this, $1 million lawsuit. $11 million lawsuit. We gonna talk about that. Did you hear about the $11 million lawsuit with the black lady? Mm-mm. Oh, lit. She won. She hit. Listen.
What was it for?
Boy, racism. Felt like she got every reparation she's been asking for. But we gonna get to that. No, listen, 226, it will be the homies. Y'all see like my man's Dub. If y'all look at his YouTube name and say eDub226. So episode 226, I'm gonna bring on my homies and we'll break down what the letters mean, the numbers mean. We'll give y'all the gangster stories, the real party. Y'all really show up for that. That's gonna be lit. All right, but where do we want to start? All right, no, let's start there. Lady that won $11 fucking million.
What she won it for?
All right, so she was fired from her job. Now, minus skin color, being late 47 times. Being late 47 times is fucking outrageous.
It's crazy.
That's outrageous. That ain't just crazy. That's outrageous.
You shouldn't even be working there at that point.
Black or white.
Black or white.
But she do. The black lady does. She done made it 47 times being late. Right?
Like late, like
I don't know. They didn't give a description on how late. Like she might have been 5 minutes late this day. Right. A couple of them might have been 5 minutes. A couple of them might have been a minute late. But I feel like after you late 20 times, like you woo
really,
shit.
Really after 5, you tripping. But at the same time,
I think they're gonna pull you in the office. Like, look, big dog. But let me frame this. It was over a span of 10 months. So it's 47 times over an span of 10 months. You know what I'm saying? That's almost a year.
Right.
You might have had a month where you was just on your tardy shit. Like, people have those where we can kind of give you a pass for being tardy. Like, all right, damn, your car broke down, something went wrong, you taking Uber, the bus.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Shit happened where you got to be late. You feel me? So 47 times this lady late. I'm just giving y'all what I heard from the story. Lady late 47 times, right? Boom. They fire her.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
She sue him. What are you suing for? Racism. So they don't, and this is my mind. They don't tell you how she won it. Like what was the turning point? Like when I was looking for it, I didn't really get like a turning point. You feel me? But basically, the company, the 11 jury that saw over her case, or the judge, whoever ruled over her case, said they found it fitting that she was not supposed to be fired.
Facts, because you got to have a certain protocol. You know what I'm saying? There might have been a company that got OSHA violations. It might have started with just it might have just started with just what she was with her situation.
Right.
But then they doing an internal investigation and be like, well, y'all ain't paying people on time. Y'all ain't, y'all labor practices is crazy. Like, hey, Dmarks when they get off at 8 o'clock, you telling him no, nigga, you got to stay at 12. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna get fired. Like, you can't just tell people.
It's a process. The
process.
Company, because you did ask me what was the company. The company was a private owned gym in New York.
Okay.
It was a private owned gym in New York. It was a real popular gym. They
So
said.
was she like a trainer or something?
Yeah, I'm taking it.
So then it kind of falls into that narrative because she's getting paid by commission. She bringing people to the gym. You know, so she's got a contract, a duration. She
come on,
certified
you
to like
cooking.
a certain sort of association. You know what I'm saying? Like
her clients might want to walk now because they gonna be like, I came here for her.
And what if they locked in contracts? Now they can.
I can't get out of here.
Can't get out of here.
Right. So look, this is my only thing. This is my only finding through the whole process. Right. I was thinking like, she hit the lotto because she knew somebody in there that was the opposite skin tone as her, who was doing the exact same thing.
Facts.
And they were in that moment with them.
Yeah, it's always like that.
You heard? So it was like, oh yeah, Becca do it. Run the records back on Becca. I bet you we can get the exact same things.
The boss.
You feel me? Some nepotism
manager.
somewhere around here.
Yeah.
Cousin owned the gym privately. Like, she's never on time. She's never been on time. You can check the records. She's never been on time. They changing her time if that.
But is it she got to get to the gym at a certain time, or she got to train somebody at a certain time?
They didn't ever disclose that. She won. I just was like, that's
probably a technicality too, because if you don't give her a time,
right?
Her, but like if she training you be like, I'm gonna get there at 9:30. She get there at 9:35. Like, to you ain't tripping. You dressed, you ready by that point. Like,
or I might be running late. Like, she might be running late because I'm running late. I might be like, oh, I ain't gonna get there till 10. All right, well, shit, I normally get to the gym at 9. Right. I don't have it. My first session ain't till 10. Right. I can get there at like 9:45. You feel me? Now y'all looking at it like I'm 45 minutes late when really technically I'm not. My client not here for another 15 minutes. I'm early.
And I know with the personal trainers, that's how I usually go because, you got your set hours. Don't get me wrong. Certain gyms are very like detailed in that where they like, okay, you got to get here at this time. You got to do this.
Right.
But if you ain't giving me no guidelines and you just looking like this, like you ain't getting on the time that I want you to get on, then
you're not helping.
You're not helping.
You're not. Yeah. Where do I want to?
But ain't 11 though. Damn, that's crazy.
Bro, 11. No, she won 11.25 million. That was tech. But then again, like I told niggas, by the time that 11 is broke down and broke up and pushed around and moved around, that shit gonna end up like 6. She ended up like 6 million.
You kind of set for life depending on your habits. But true. I mean, New York 9% still. I mean, state tax is crazy. Now, if she would have did this in like Texas or Florida somewhere,
now you seeing that 11.
Now you seeing a lot. You seeing a lot more. You still going the federal.
Oh yeah, they gonna come talk to you, but you might walk away with about 9.
Yeah,
you might get a 9 ball. You might end up with a 9, maybe 850. Mm-hmm. That's somewhere around there. About 8.5 ain't bad over 11. I'll lose the 3. You feel me? But if that bitch gonna get cut to about a 7 or a 6, I gotta go down.
Yeah, that ain't that. And then the lawyer fees too. Like the lawyer, them lawyers be.
If you hit for 11, 10%, I think is what they gonna.
About 10% of that, it'd be like what about like $1 million, like
that's
give or
tough.
take.
Maybe 1.1.
Yeah, 1.1 just to eat the taxes. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be.
You gotta invest that money. Oh my God. You know he about to tell you what you could do with the money too. He gonna be like, hey, you know what? I can
get a business manager.
I can flip that money for you.
Forex, all type of weird shit. Like
they just started coming up with shit at that point.
Started coming up with different shit. Like, oh yeah.
So wait, let me go to my notes because I got notes. All right, bet. All right, yeah. So this is what we want to start with. Okay. I want D-Mob to be here because I do want to ask both of y'all. He is on his way, so we're gonna make it happen. All right, but I want to start with what I've been watching lately on Netflix, right?
And you know what's crazy though? I've been watching the pod because I be in the chat. You got me like kind of intrigued about that Your Honor show that you be talking about.
Yeah.
Because I done asked a couple people like, dang, is it that? Because my homie was talking about it on the pod. They like, yeah, bro. Like it's a good
the first episode gonna blow your mind. If you ain't never seen it, the first episode tweaked me out. I had to watch it twice just because I was tweaked out in the morning. Yeah. You know how you wake up at some minute, you feel me? Like you wake up and you just be like, all right, I'm gonna find something to watch. Somebody had told me about Your Honor, right? Mm-hmm. And it was like, they like, man, watch that shit good. And I'm like, man.
Yeah, I be thinking it's cap because everybody.
Yeah, I'd be like, all
everybody
right. But it popped up. And then I started watching, like, you know how like they played a little trailer. It started playing from the trailer. And Lil Dog was driving, and I just seen it was like right at the part, because I wasn't looking at it, but I was listening to it. But you hear the car screech, boom. So I instantly hit it, boom, somebody got hit. Let me watch it back. So I watch it back. When I watched it back, I'm like, oh, shit, he ran Lil Dog over. So let me see now. Now I'm watching. I'm like, all right. Man, when Dog went and took his hand trying to spoon the blood out of bro's mouth, it was like, oh, this is good. Yeah, this is good here. Real life shit. Yeah, this is good here. What's gonna happen now? Then when you start watching it, like when you get to the next episode, like when you find out his daddy is the judge,
yeah,
and then
I know the gist of the
show. Bro, you like, and then you find out what niggas will really try to do
to get over,
to make sure they kid don't get convicted for it, because it's a little boy in the whole process, the black boy. You feel me, my nigga? I can't think of his name right now. He ended up taking the rap. You feel me? Because the judge then called one of his real, black friends that know how to get some shit done. He didn't call him. He didn't got the gang in the hood to come steal his car, because you feel me? To cover it up. Yeah. Lil Dog, Kobe, that was his name. Kofi, like the wrestler, Kofi.
Okay.
So he done stole the car, but he diddy bopping in the car, then got flicked. You heard? Yeah. So when they find the car, because the judge then reported the car stolen, you feel me? Thinking that the car gone.
Right.
So he done reported the car stolen, the hook get behind him, they scuff him in, arrest him for the Grand Theft Auto, right? In the process of the judge coming to get the car, he so panicked out, he done gave away that the car done got hit by something else. So now they trying to figure it out. Now they got to keep the car. They investigating the car. They start doing research on the car. The phone in here. Why this phone in here? We've been looking for this phone. That's tied to Dog. So now we about to put all this on the black kid. You feel me? But then, what up, Ray? What's the deal, Ray? When that happened, you feel me? The black kid, the kid that, the judge's son, the person he killed was a mobster's youngest child. His youngest son, you feel me? So now you know how they operate.
Right.
They oldest son is in jail. Who just went to jail.
Right.
The little black boy.
Damn.
He get beat to death by the older brother.
Damn.
Now the judge have to get this nigga off, because throughout the whole, I'm not gonna give you the whole, but the whole synopsis is the mobster find out that he think at some point in the shit, he gonna think that the judge is the nigga that killed his son.
Right.
So now you better get my oldest son off of this murder.
That's that letter.
He get him off the murder, and then he find out it wasn't you that killed my son. It was your son that killed my son.
Right.
So now, and the crazy part is, your son and my daughter are in a relationship now.
Yeah, that's like some power type shit.
Bro, it's tweaked, but it's like,
because the dude that plays is the dude from Breaking Bad, right?
Yep.
The main character.
Yep. It's good though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit good though. I'm not gonna lie. To me, it was good, and this was like something to just like binge watch, because it's constant.
It's still a current show?
Yeah. No, I think it stopped at the season 2. They said season 3 coming. Like it's supposed to be a season 3, but right now it's only season 2.
So like, would you say like far as like the trends in the shows right now, it's like a top 5, top 3 show? Like currently?
Yeah. To me, I say it's top 5.
Okay.
I can't tell you what the other 4 is, because I would say like that, to me, that Your Honor will fall at like number 3 for me right now.
Okay.
Number 5 as the bloated shit that I've seen on Netflix right now is The Man with 1,000 Kids.
Yeah. But listen though, I got a hot take though.
Go ahead.
I don't see the outrage, because y'all went to the bank, the sperm bank, to get Dog. Like, he ain't seek y'all out. Dude got paid $50 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? Nigga don't give a fuck. Why y'all looking for him?
Let's talk about it now. So
I don't have the context, but I'm just.
You didn't see it?
No, I haven't seen it, but I seen the trailer.
Watch it. No, listen. Watch it. When you come back to the pod, or even if you jump in the comments, just be like, I saw it. For sure. I'm gonna know when you saw it, right? Sure. So let me just break down my points, right? It's this nigga. It's a man named Jonathan.
Okay.
This is gang name. Let's start with Jonathan, right? Jonathan is a man who decides to go and just be a fruitful man.
Okay.
I want to help people have children who can't have children, or in lesbian couples who want to have children, who aspire to have children and just can't in their current situation, right? So now he's on every donor site, right? But he's the dreamy guy, you know, the guy that all the girls fall for. He got long locky hair, long golden hair. The typical white guy. Come on now.
Yeah.
They fall for him. He pull up, he dazzle niggas. He got all the girls going crazy, all of them. They lit, right?
Right.
All right. He don't have sex with these women, right? He only had sex with one of the women.
Okay.
She was gay, but
she was choosing.
She was kind of, to me, that's what I felt like. She wanted to try, like, because he said it like he offered to have a baby the natural way. He was like, because I think she asked, like, what do you think the best way is to conceive? Hold on, nigga. Ignorant niggas, man. That's why you got niggas show up late and start pulling on my door. Sit your punk ass down. Hold on.
That ain't my fault, man. I'll be starting early, man.
No, we don't. We start on time. 7:30. That's not.
How y'all doing? Y'all all right?
What up, though?
It's behind the couch, but at this current moment in time, sit down. You're late.
But no, I feel like with that narrative, not to cut you off, but go with that narrative though, like just do the business with the nigga. Like, don't be trying to be the nigga friend. Like,
that's what they all want though. That's all what they want.
At the same time, how can you
you hear me?
That's my homeboy. Shout out my nigga Ken, man.
What's the deal?
Yeah, but you trying to be like friends with the nigga and shit, like.
All right, so look, this is what they did. They took all right, just to catch you up.
Yeah, catch me up to speed.
Just follow along. We talking about the damn I sent y'all on Netflix. The man with 1,000 kids.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get into it just yet, but yeah.
Oh, the fuck.
Okay, listen, I mean, but you on episode 2, so it's not like you.
I'm on episode done. I've watched it all.
Oh,
it's over.
Okay.
But I'll give you the synopsis too. Oh, I'm in my bag. I took my notes. I'm telling you why Jonathan is the GOAT. I'm telling you why. Him and Liam. I called him Kane. They don't show this nigga face. They don't show Liam face at all. You see what Jonathan looked like. Well, I take that back. They do show Liam's face, but he looked like Kane. The early version of Kane. Like he bald head, straight face, no chin hair, none of this. Just bald.
Who you talking about?
Nigga, the wrestler. Remember when Kane first took his mask off? And niggas was like, what the fuck?
Kane had long hair though.
No, he didn't.
When
he took his mask off,
when he finally
had
took
patchy hair. They gave him the little, he had that little patch. He got burnt, right. You remember what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
That's what Liam looked like. But he was just bald. He just looked at like the bald head version of Kane, right? He had this big ass cut behind his head, like literally go all the way from his ear to ear.
It wouldn't be hard to figure out what he looked like because the kid's gonna look like him at some point.
Right, but they don't show his kids. This ain't about him.
Okay.
But it's about him.
So tell me about the show. What's going on about the show?
Jonathan. Back to Jonathan. Jonathan is the man who's officially taken over the Netherlands, right? He has impregnated damn near 25 women to 50 women in the Netherlands, all in the first show. You saw that. When you saw the first episode, you said you're on which one?
I didn't get into it. I just told you I didn't watch it.
All right, so in the first
the
episode,
Netherlands,
they basically just introduce you to like the first 5 or 6.
So do this TV series have some facts behind it? The Netherlands.
Yes, nigga, facts. They
do that not sound like the Nephilim?
No, the Netherlands.
The Nephilim. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. The fallen angels. Does that not sound like, you know?
It makes sense.
The Netherlands.
But that's probably why the country got its name.
The correlation of it. Yeah. Okay.
Europe.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. Well, the Netherlands. Let me just say where he is. He didn't just do this there though.
Okay.
He went up to. He got a baby.
He traveled
out in Dallas.
everywhere. Yeah.
He got a baby out in Mexico. He got babies out in Mexico. He got babies out in Saudi Arabia. He got babies out in London.
Is this not okay? We gotta start doing some research on most of the producers and the creators because it sounds like we got some type of
it's Netflix.
Christian series.
Netflix is they gonna go around
because that sounds just like a prophet who's traveling across the world.
Yes,
being fruitful.
Whatever you want to say, but this nigga got 50 kids in each state. You know the limit is only 20, right? And anywhere you go in countries, you're only supposed to have 25 kids in each country. Just Just being honest. If you ever wanted to be a personal donor, like for yourself, you would only be maximized at 25. I was looking at the stat. They put the stats in this shit.
Facts.
You can only donate 25 kids to each country. You could, if you personally wanted to. However many countries you want to put in there, you could put 25 in there, right? The reason being is because it prevents incest. You see what I'm saying? We know all 25 kids that you have, and we're gonna tell them who they are and what you feel me? These are the people you need to not be around. You can't date that because that's your half brother. It's a step brother. You feel me? So let me get back to Jonathan. He impregnated the Netherlands, right? This nigga started impregnating so many women, he started going around the doning sites. He was a personal call, like, hey, big dog, I want to do this again.
You need a kid, twins.
I want to do this again. I want to do this again. So now he got 2, 3 with you. Then he got your neighbor who about 5 miles this way, got 2, 3 of his kids too. But don't forget about the middle neighbor in between y'all two. She got 2 kids.
And he did it donor style with all of them. Or
He pulled up, jacked off in their bathroom. They incubate. They put themselves together. As the one lady had it natural with him. He hit her. I don't know why. I don't know what the attraction was to her, but he had sex with her, had the baby, moved on about his day. Now, what I learned about what he was doing, because they ultimately brought him. Let me bring it all to something. Him and Dog. This was what made it crazy. Him and Liam, right? The dude I told you I look like Kane. They were playing Russian roulette with their sperm. Do y'all hear what I'm saying?
Man, this entire story is diabolical, but keep going.
But do you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, so let me tell you what I mean by that. Russian roulette with your sperm. You and you.
I'm already knowing.
Listen. No, you don't know what I'm about to say. You and you go do your thing in the bathroom in the cup, right? You and you take the cups and mix the cups. Shake it up. Hand it to a woman and say, she wants you. But you and y'all came up with a concoction for y'all kid right now. And y'all fighting to see who gonna have a kid. Who gonna end up being a daddy of that kid.
Now that's sick.
That's some sick.
That's sick. That's done there like
They were doing this.
Did any of these people have twins?
Well, I feel like no. And the only reason I'm gonna say no is no. And I don't think it worked when they Russian roulette because the sperm cells die. You got so much time to transfer. You see what I'm saying? Like, your sperm cells die. They showing you women with they shit in between trying to hold on to a sperm cell to get it home and it dies. So you just let a nigga nut in you for nothing. That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
That's crazy.
But it happened, right? All right. He do this. They playing this game. Liam ended up with 415 kids.
Shit.
Jonathan ended up with 600 kids.
Damn.
Right? They took him to court. First of all, they started a Facebook group about this nigga. Right? Serial donors. That's what they call them. When they started the Facebook group, it was one person. Then it was 5 people. Then it was 25 people. Now it's a group to almost 1,000. Everybody has twins and doubles and triples and this is my son and everybody looks the same, right? Fine. We don't know what Liam got going on. They never showed him. He wasn't the big guy. He wasn't the main character. He just a part of this shit too. You get what I'm saying? All right. So Jonathan, back to him. He go to court. They trying to find a way to stop him from doing this. He telling them like, all right, if y'all keep fucking with me, I'ma just go missing on everybody. Like, I'm trying to still be a dad in so many ways. Like, when you call me, I will come visit. You feel me? All that. I'm still trying to do this. But he parenting on YouTube. You feel me? Because he make YouTube videos. Okay. So he parenting every country he go to. He telling you his philosophies. They showing his YouTube videos. You feel me? Every time he goes home. Hey, I'm in Denmark. And when you're in Denmark and you brush your hair with the left hand, you just brush it down. That's his parenting skills over the internet, though, because he has so many kids. Right. You feel me?
Great idea.
I would say so too.
Great
myself.
idea.
I would say so too myself. The judge she didn't agree. She didn't think, she was like, well, what are you going to do? You can't go to 600 birthdays. You can't go to 600 graduations. He said, you're right. I use YouTube. Well, he didn't say YouTube. He was like, but I use my videos to parent. Like, I'm talking.
Which is very educational. Yeah.
I can't be there for everybody. But these women wanted it. So, to sum it all up, I told you how many kids they ended up with, right? Jonathan, because they still ain't called Liam. He's still serial donor out here somewhere. And Jonathan is too. He went to Kenya. They got a Kenya group out right now. 3 white men, they out in Kenya going crazy on just donating sperm. They out there just popping shit. You hear me? Like crazy. But they told Jonathan it was 100,000 euros for every baby he have after that court case. So, and he still donated. He just not using his name. It's crazy. Crazy move.
So was that like lucrative for them? Like, was they making like money, or they just like
they just doing it.
Damn.
It's just like, cause, all right. So at one point in the clip, they was like, what did they say? She said, no, she said one of the comments was like from one of the people, because she reached out to the group like, why are y'all doing this? And they was like, the dude was like, yeah, I just want to see America. I want to bleach Africa. Like, I want to see if I want to turn it. But I was trying to think when he made that comment as a African American, I would want to tell him like, you do know the African gene is dominant, so your gene is just going to die eventually.
It's gonna be dormant. Yep.
Just going to be.
And it's already like a.
That's my only point. That was my only point to him. I wanted to ask him that question. Like, doing a lot of
like
fucking.
within the last like 25 years, there's already like a significant white presence there. Like they gentrifying Africa. Like,
But you got to go take your people over there. You got to mix with your people and go over there. You can't mix with the people over there and think that it changed the philosophy. No, it don't. Because what they going to do is, yes, you had a baby with me. My baby is 50% Caucasian in that point. But my mixed child is going to go mix with an African American. At some point, your gene is going to die because they're going to mix African American.
It's rinsing in blood. That's something
that
that's something that they did back in the colonial days. And the reason why I say colonial days because colonialism. Don't want to say all the slavery stuff, but back in the day, that's exactly what they used to do on a plantation. All the slaves they had sex with in order for them to be able to have offsprings, and the strongest offsprings get sold. Mm-hmm. And that's how they continue to work. It's ugly history. It's the ugly truth. But we have already had the experience that through the course of history, just to see it actually on film, It does look horrendous. We get it. It look horrendous. It don't look.
It don't look horrendous. It looks hysterical. You want me to tell you why? Let me tell you why. Because it shows you why having children the natural way works. It shows you. It shows you why. Because you will end up in a spot like this. If you go to a donor, you don't know how much of a serial donor this human being is.
Well, that's why you got to do your research. But women are becoming so desperate.
Listen,
women are becoming so desperate in order to be able to
women did
go
their
towards
research
parenting.
in their mind. They will tell you
In their mind.
Listen, they researched them
In their
found
mind.
them, but they didn't know that Buddy was going country to country,
Exactly.
dropping dick off.
Exactly.
They didn't know that.
Bro.
Just being honest.
Look, in my eyes, how the way I look at it, he wasn't no Diddy.
All right,
he wasn't dropping no Diddy. He was dropping all nut.
I mean, well, he was donating.
All nut.
He was sperming out there. Yeah. He was donating like crazy though. It was crazy. No, he was hostile.
Man, crazy. Listen, crazy work. Some crazy work, y'all. Some crazy work. T2
That was
Nation.
nasty work too. I ain't gonna even lie. That was
For him to, just explain that whole thing and then give us a depiction behind most of the things that's going on in the series. No.
I mean, that's starting to become more of a trend though, too. Though, like, you starting to see, like, remember it was a documentary before that with the dude. It was like a small little
town.
It was doing the same thing.
I ain't gonna lie.
Guys want the dominancy too much.
Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I was talking to my grandma about the movie, right? I know y'all probably like, why you talking to your grandma about this, right? My grandma was like, oh, he was trying to start a little congregation. That's why, because my grandma be having jokes sometimes.
Bro, with enough kids they both had, they can fill Highland Park.
Bro,
like,
them niggas got a plan. They got a small country.
Bro, they got a small city. All them kids can fit in Hamtramck and Highland Park.
Tulsa.
Bro, them niggas, they started a country. If you brought all them together, y'all have a small section. Y'all could live in a community together, and it'd be like the community would thrive because that's 600 humans. Well, 1,015 humans.
Facts.
Now,
Including
with Liam, your 400 is going to get outnumbered, so you might have to catch up with dog going crazy over here. But if y'all was like 600, y'all could just merge y'all family.
They can start beefing.
That's a war.
Two cities.
Create 2 cities. Yeah, you right about
That's a
that.
war. Key, what's the
What's
deal?
going on, Key?
All right.
Let's get into some hot topics, man. Let's not drain the energy.
That was a hot topic.
That
to me.
was a horrible topic,
Bro,
Don't nobody.
A hot topic though. I mean, it's
Everybody
That was
talking
a
about it.
hot-
Everybody talking about this.
Nigga,
Everybody
what?
talking about this little series.
Nigga, what?
Bro, I'm sleep.
You are.
I'm
You're
asleep.
Let me get to my next favorite series that I'm watching currently, Dexter. Everybody has seen Dexter but me.
Talk about the serial killer.
Bruh.
Man, no.
Where has he came? What the
Nope.
fuck was I missing?
Nope.
See, and that's the problem. You need to watch it.
I'm not watching nothing like that, bro. I'm not.
The
No.
reason that you want to watch it, right?
To be like everybody or have a conversation and spark up. No, fuck no. That's
No,
horrible.
That wasn't the reason.
Then what's the reason?
The
Watching
reason
Dexter,
is
man.
because it's a lesson in everything. That
Man, I read his books, so that's the reason why I don't want to watch it. I read his books.
Okay, I
you
did.
just don't like serial killer type shit.
I don't like seeing that.
He's not a serial killer though. He's not. He's really like Robin Hood.
How many people he kill?
And why? Is it a motive?
Yes. very
Okay,
much
that's serial killer.
so. Now, can I tell you what the motive is?
There's no justification behind the action. You got a motive behind your killing, no matter if it's a vigilante or you want revenge. It's bad. Shogun, bro. Check it out.
Oh yeah.
I like. Listen, but what I'm saying is, we're not gonna step on Dexter like that.
Well, I'm not. Did we
What I'm
say anything
saying
bad
is,
about it?
I didn't say it was bad.
Yeah.
I didn't say what he did was
I'm
a great
saying
thing.
serial killer.
So what you
But
saying?
listen, what I'm telling you is, he do get a reason. Like, if you kill a nigga that killed a nigga, an unfair situation, and you brought justice to yourself. All right, so we basically saying law-abiding citizen was like disrespectful.
Bro, listen.
You wouldn't have did that for your kid. You wouldn't have did that for your family.
We totally different people. But yes, I would. But I'm not saying that. We not saying that you're wrong.
He
with
broke
what
the
you're.
law.
Listen to what I'm telling you.
He killed a lot of extra niggas that didn't have to die.
Look, but that's what make it a contradiction of you saying that he's not a serial killer, because you're saying everything that a serial killer is. He's
What I'm
against the
saying is-
Constitution. He kills for a motive, thinking it's his own personal justice. And guess what? He's not gonna stop. Even when he get in jail, he gonna do it. Little things. If it's petty, if he feel as though that you is wronging somebody, he may kill you, because in his mind, that's how he get off.
Yeah. It's certain type of serial killers.
I'm not mad at a serial killer that kill killers. I'm not mad at you.
I never said I was
I'm not
mad
at you
just
for
not
that.
watching that.
I get it, but what I'm saying is that's what we talking about. What's the deal?
They just got here late like me. What's up?
Listen, what we talking about is Dexter. All right, what's the
What
deal?
up, Ari?
Hey, listen, we talking about Dexter. If y'all have not seen Dexter on Netflix, I don't know, for all my serial killers out there, anybody that can derangedly go do some shit and just watch some shit, Dexter is great for you. But let me get back to what I was saying. I like that shit.
Why we didn't go to the table?
Because I like this.
My God.
Space.
My
Listen,
God.
But let me get back to what I was saying. I like that shit, right? Reason being that I like it.
Am I gonna have to worry about you in 15 years, my guy? Are you?
Would you have to worry about me? No.
Are they gonna call me for jury duty just to dissect my mind about your case?
If you get called in for jury duty, I don't think they're gonna ask you a question.
You crazy?
Do you get called?
jury duty? That's a way to get. I know this.
Yeah.
I can't even do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Exactly.
But if they call you in,
and I'm gonna say
now
something to
listen.
him while you in court.
Hey, listen.
Are you serious? Did I not say
You
this?
did that shit, cuz.
I'm like, bro, did we not just talk about this?
I'm gonna look at you and say, "Hey, look. One thing about it, two things for sure. It's only two people in this world. Currently living.
People that make a way and people that's in a way.
No, listen.
That's the two people
It's
shit.
4 people in this world that I'm gonna sit on the other side of the table and just say, I did it. It's only 4 of them. That's my father, my mama, and my 2 sons. I did it. Like we not even about to play crazy.
I feel you, bro.
me?
But
We
no,
not even
I'm
about
the same way. I'm the
We're
same way.
not playing crazy about them 4 people. Like I don't care if me and my mama could be arguing. My mama could be hoeing me in public, like really talking crazy to me. If you disrespect her, I'ma smack you.
Yeah.
Like don't do that.
That's
like,
how I
you feel
am.
me?
Type
Even
time,
with my
yeah.
pops, like nigga, you all right? That's cool. Me, I can talk. I can make jokes about my dad, nigga. You don't.
Politics. Cause
Yeah, like chill out. It's certain
pick
shit.
a side, them niggas gonna gang
Yeah,
up on
don't
you.
pick the. And that's what I don't like. That's what I be saying. Like people can't pick a side. And like, I hate when. That's why I don't pick sides when people be beefing or like when niggas be getting into it, because if you pick a side and then they become back friends, You look stupid. Now they both mad at you. Like, nigga, yeah, I ain't fucking with you just like he ain't fucking with you. Well, nigga, I picked your side in the argument. Nigga, what are you talking about? I was on your side in the argument. How y'all become back friends?
But niggas don't be giving a fuck about that, though.
And that's why I just let niggas argue. Do y'all thing. If you want to fight, guess what? It's space. I'm telling you, it's always space. It's always fucking space. Yeah, but Dexter, back to it. D-Mob don't like it, but I'm telling you what I do. I am definitely about to be on season 2 soon. But in season 1, what makes it interesting to me and intrigues my mind is the fact that he is killing killers, right? I can't really be against that. Like, that's not a bad thing. Like, I can understand if you just running around killing regular people.
Right. But at the same time, like, outside of, like, the propaganda of it, like, being on TV, when you kill a killer, you create another killer, because now a nigga got to kill you.
But that's not necessarily true if you don't know I killed you. That's how clean his kills is.
But I'm saying...
That's how clean his kills is,
that's like saying something happened to your homie. If something happened to your homie, no matter who, you don't know who did it, you gonna get back. You gonna figure out something.
But if I'm gonna die and never figure out who did it,
but you create another killer though.
You is, but he ain't gonna kill nobody if he don't know who did it.
What is Batman?
A vigilante.
He a regular nigga.
No, he's a serial killer. Why?
Batman don't make kills. Batman ain't never killed a human in his life.
He done got in the way.
Batman has never killed no one.
Okay,
you've never seen Batman kill nobody.
He's a serial injurer.
He's an antagonist.
I'm gonna put it like this.
He's a vigilante.
He's a vigilante, but in my eyes, he's created off of vengeance. That's what I was going with this idea of bringing him up. Now, he may not have killed, but in my eyes, I was just joking about that. But I was just bringing it up because it's just like what he has said. You are creating something. When someone has vision, that is, vengeance. That's exactly what it may correspond or, spiral down to become or create.
True.
People want to get you back. And
true.
Especially in the realm that we live in right now, that's what people are on. People want to get you back for how the way they feel.
Gangs. That's why they say fuck your dead homies and shit.
Right. They want you to feel the way that they feel.
That's why they say fuck your dead homies.
When did we start focusing so much on our emotions and how the way we feel?
When mama started raising sons.
Besides,
ooh, did I say that out loud?
Besides actually getting the job done. When did we start focusing on literally being so emotional that we are offended by what somebody's saying?
When social media was created.
Besides going where we are going, handling business, getting out of there and coming back. I thought we was securing the bag and protecting the bag and then delivering the bag. I thought
and then they invented clout.
We got a lot of people that is literally going through situations. No, it's real. It's real. I get it.
They invented clout.
But forget the clout or not. People are doing stuff just literally because I say breeding chaos.
Ooh, I got a question. Just simple. What? How do you become a rapper nowadays?
Rap.
Do you?
Rap. Literally. Rap. Am I?
Give me the last great rap song you heard. Lyrically.
Lyrically?
Don't use Kendrick, Drake, or none of them. I'm talking about lyrically, just somebody random that you don't use a mainstream artist that you know rap. But go ahead.
No mainstream.
You can use any local artist mainstream from the city. Please, anybody. I don't care. But somewhere where you was like, this is lyrically
phenomenal.
Fire. Who?
Phenomenal, lyrically fire.
It's been a while. It's A+.
It's been a while. It's been a while.
You know why?
It's been a while.
Let me tell you why. Because I can go on the rap and say, "Hey, D-Mo, but bitch," and that sells millions.
And that's gonna catch everybody's attention.
You know why? Because guess what D-Mo about to do? Respond. You're gonna go and say, "Nigga, fuck that nigga D-Mo. What are y'all, nigga? We slide, nigga. We outside." The clout has taken over.
Not only
it's not even about the bag. No,
it's a destructive behavior, man. It's a destructive behavior. That's horrible.
It's always been clout. Like it's always been shit, but now it's instantaneous. I could talk shit about.
What y'all sipping on?
I could talk shit.
Get a little small glass out the case.
I'm straight.
I'm saying I could.
What is that? You got some wine?
I could talk shit.
You got some wine?
I could talk shit right now on the
Shout
podcast. A nigga can join the live and literally respond just like that. It's always been this. It just is instantaneous now.
Is it the reason why we are trending when it comes down to this behavior is because it's so easy to be accessed? Is that the reason why we got so many people that turn their minds towards to turn up instead of just
we want
to we sit there and look at what we're being in our algorithm. I said this at the beginning of the pod. Listen, I said this at the beginning of the pod. I don't need you to comment. I don't even need you to share it no more. I just want you to hit the like. Because guess what that's going to do? It's going to make it pop up on your algorithm, right? When you're sitting somewhere and you don't have nothing to watch, guess what you're going to do? is going to drive you to watch this.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying? Because it's been force fed to you on Instagram. When we put the clips up and people like the clips and share the clips and do all the extra shit. Even with him, when he posts clips and you post the clips and you share the shit and you intro, it's gonna make you say, "What the fuck did he just say? He said that? Oh, I gotta go." I can only tell you instantaneously how many times I've seen $1 million worth of game clip, or like I sent you Making Good with Shannon Sharp. I didn't watch not a minute of it. That's for Patreon. But what I'm telling you is, cool. I didn't watch a minute of it.
Something about that.
Listen, I didn't watch a minute of it, but that's for Patreon because I'm telling you that is something that me and you we may really go off the rails with if I listen to what she said. I'm going to take real serious.
Yeah, they went to the specifics. I like it, and then they responded for a rebuttal for what Cat Williams. But
and listen, but I'm not here for that. I want to just see. I want to talk to Megan. I haven't seen her in a long time. Man. Hey Meg, how are you?
How are you?
You're still beautiful. Let's give her credit. She's still beautiful. You probably still got your shit together. I'm not saying that, but how are you? I don't want to hear about the beef. Like, it's over. Stop using Shannon Sharp podcast as a fucking
platform for beef. I keep telling people.
Stop doing that.
He was a navigator. Cat Williams was a navigator for that.
Shay, the reason that I go listen to the Club Shay Shay interviews I go listen to, I didn't go listen to Cat because he was beefing. I actually listened to Cat because I'm a Cat Williams fan. Like, damn, there go my mans.
Right.
You feel me? I didn't see the clips. I didn't even see none of that. I just said, damn, that's Cat Williams. Let me go check and see what he talking about.
Because he don't do too many interviews.
Thank you. You get what I'm saying? The reason I seen Megan Good pop up, I sent it to y'all. I said, damn, that's Megan Good. Like, she don't do interviews. Nope. If Stacey Dash popped up, it'd be like, wow. What is you talking about? Like, what you got to say? Let me hear what you talking about. It's been so much said about you. So what do you feel about the things that's been said about you, and how can you intrigue and be great? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's just the things that intrigue my mind. You get what I'm saying? Like, people go watch it because it's there in their face. You don't have nothing else to watch. That's why I talk about Dexter.
Right.
It's niggas watch true crimes. Niggas watch Law and Order.
Lifetime.
Niggas watch this shit, bro. I'm sorry. Humans watch it. Let me not just put this on black people. Black people watch it. White people, humans watch it, bro. You watch the first 48. Every time you watch the first 48.
Why? But why did I watch first 48?
Listen, in the first 2 minutes.
No. You gotta.
Let me finish. Just let me finish. Let me finish real fast. Listen, first 2 minutes. Guess what you say? Guess what? Soon as they put Dog in the room and sit him down, you be like, he about to tell.
That's not why I'm watching it.
You be like, he about to tell.
That's not why I'm watching it. See, I'm sorry. 48. The thing is about me as a kid, I was kind of awkward. And the reason why I say awkward or not weird is because of the fact that I did things opposite. Most people watch it for the entertainment, to be typical. Me, I didn't. I was educational. I wanted to put out most of the pointers that they were showing as far as the integration, that process, how they
learn the law kind of shit.
Exactly, to learn, just in case I have to go to a stamp for, just like how we started this conversation about the serial killer, for my family members. I need to know how I can get away with it.
Great that you
So learned. Tell me all of that. That's why I'm watching first 48. You know what I'm saying?
No, listen, I'm happy that you took the opportunity to learn from that. Listen, I'm glad that you learned tactical.
Bro, what's up, Marks? You want a box, bro?
It's not about boxing. It's just about being honest. I appreciate that you went in and listened to it for a different perspective. Let me tell you, I come from that neighborhood.
No, you don't, man. You ain't neighborhood, man. You ain't neighborhood, man. You 6 Mile Bronson at the Coney Island. You was not neighborhood,
and
man.
That's the problem because that's what we went through over there. You feel me? That's what I be trying to explain. So please pay attention to 226 when we drop. Episode 226 is gonna be very insightful for y'all if y'all really.
You better have the guys on there.
I am, and if y'all really want to know the youngin, like me, wait till y'all see episode 226 because we really gonna dive into my childhood. I'll show you guys. Like, I'll tell you niggas. Like, we really been through shootouts. We really been through shit that niggas ain't even experienced.
Sitting on the porch and watching shootouts, like that was the
listen. Think about sitting outside just playing just having 1v1s. Niggas out there throwing the ball around, nigga, and right up your side street, the nigga come through with a shootout. He starts shooting in y'all direction just cause he don't know what's going on. He just outside shooting.
He see too many moves.
You feel me? He see too much movement.
God,
nigga, that's the shit that we went through. That's the shit that we experienced. That's the shit that we had to overcome. Like, it happens. Nowadays, these kids don't know what that is. They live on the internet.
And this is the reason why we gotta start being out there.
Y'all don't go outside and touch grass.
Yeah, start being out there. We gotta get the grown-ups out there.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate though. They do. They do, but it ain't like how we was in school or when we was young.
No, it's only getting more creative.
I don't feel like they do.
It's only getting more creative. That's how I
Let me
look
tell
at
you
it.
why. I can explain why I don't feel like they go through the things that we go through. One, we are very shielding to our kids. Yes or no?
Well, besides the fights, but than that, the jokes getting horrible. The treatment getting even worse.
They do, because it's only
It's
online
like, bro,
until
like-
you see that. No, listen.
I've been a head coach, so I have literally been inside
too.
the school system and seen all of this.
I used to be a security guard.
I'm not even playing. What we did back in the day it has nothing compared to what these kids doing now.
But I used to be a security guard. I watched the little nigga get punched in his face and he stood there. I was like, damn, you ain't gonna punch this nigga back? Listen, I was like, damn, I'm the security guard. Hear what I'm saying? I'm the security guard. I took these niggas to the side. I said, well, nigga, you ain't gonna punch this nigga back? He was like,
This nigga,
no.
devil.
You heard? He like, no. But let me tell you why. And it had to make me wake up, right? Because I had to start understanding what was going on in front of me.
So what was going on?
What was going on in front of me was a young man wasn't taught to fight.
To defend.
He wasn't taught to defend himself. He was only taught to walk away. But at some point in life, you gotta fight. Because guess what they gonna keep doing to you? They're gonna keep bullying you. I'm gonna tell you some real facts. Man, fuck all that. I was a security guard, nigga. I ran across a kid that reminded me of you, D-Mo. I'm not even gonna hold you up.
Man,
Let me tell you why. Listen, I'm gonna tell you why.
And all that.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why he reminded me of you, right? He was an elementary school kid. Niggas ain't fuck with him for real, right? Niggas used to treat him like a whole ass nigga, but he was a real solid young nigga. You hear what I'm saying? Standing up, like straight up and down. Genuine young nigga. He used to really want to be friends with niggas. And niggas used to try to hoe him. You get him? And he had to understand, nigga, I still blow y'all shit out. You feel me? I still go up on niggas. No, listen, I still go up on niggas, but I want to be y'all friend. Like, I understand I gotta go up on niggas but I don't want to do this with niggas. I really want to be friends. So I used to have to tell them, like, everybody ain't your friend. Same thing I used to say to you. Everybody ain't your friend, bro. Just because you can hang with
Because they always get to the point where I'm turning up, blowing the nigga out. Like, come on, man. Why you get to that point? Tell me straight up.
You're just an associate. Or they know that you can beat them up. They know you can beat them up. So they gotta go hang with a group of niggas that can beat you up. That's why it's always you versus three. I used to tell them this, bro. Think about why they gotta go get three niggas for you. You're winning the one-on-one. They need the crowd to make you feel little. You feel me? Walking light by yourself, little young nigga. And he started doing that. He started operating. He just started finding the young niggas that was just outcasts. And he just started hanging with them. I don't know what little homie doing right now. He probably fell off the wagon.
Probably didn't. A mind like that.
He probably didn't. What I'm saying is he probably didn't.
So, ladies and gentlemen, see how it turned out.
Listen, I'm just telling you how turned he was, because he knew what he wanted. He knew how to hang.
That sounds like a very determined individual. And if you saying he reminds you of me, I got 2 college degrees in the trade. So
he used to look
he
at
owning
that
something.
like
You feel me?
Dumb.
He's owning something.
They used to look at him like he was dumb, like he didn't know what was going on, like and I'm like, bro, he really smarter than y'all think, bro. Like he really owns something.
It be the dudes you underestimate that be there.
I love that word right there, that E word. I'm gonna just make that into like some type of phrase. Underestimate. I got to make that into a phrase, because that is the reason why a lot of people are getting people wrong. You out here.
You word.
Huh?
Underestimate. You word. You said that E word. Under is with you first. I get it. But I ain't gonna step on your shit. Go
We
ahead.
tried to go past it and rush past it. We tried to rush past it.
I wanted you to take the spin.
The U word.
But you
the underestimate. Estimate was the E word, what I was talking about. Estimate, that's the E word. But underestimate, that's something that I got to make into a phrase, because it's the reason why a lot of people don't understand their better judgment. They are getting their better judgment wrong because they're underestimating people. They're not giving them the benefit of the doubt. It's the reason why they don't see value in people. You should know that there's value in people without wanting to be convinced. Stop looking to be convinced in order to see value in someone, for you to be able to understand what they may offer. You feel me? So in a situation like underestimating, it's because you may not look at someone as if they are valuable. You just saying like, I can work them.
To double back on that, you have to show that you are valuable.
Thank you.
But
you got to show your value. You got to show your value.
Like right now.
So without being convinced, what you waiting? Ain't you waiting? You sitting back and watching to see what somebody's value.
It's how you carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? You could be quiet like how he said little bro was, but at the same time, he knew it was something in him that he had to tell him, because he just, you don't see your potential when you young like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you just
Facts.
gotta, it take the right person to be like, okay, yeah, you do this.
It take the right young lit nigga to tell you that you lit. You feel me? And listen, let me explain. I'm gonna say this, and you probably don't feel this way. It take the right young lit homie to tell you that you got something, right? Because you value the young homie that's talking to you a little more than you think he value you.
Correct.
Right? So I'll take our friendship for an example, right? The value where you think like, man, that's Dmarks, bro. That nigga got, he be on something, whoop, whoop. Like, the same reverence is there for you. Right. But I see you under carrying yourself. I see my brother walking in a childish light. So I'm telling you from a brother's perspective, hey, bro, that ain't you. You don't need that. That ain't you, and you don't need that. Because, listen, if I don't tell you this, then what type of brother am I being? I could just sit back and watch you fail. But I'm telling you something, and you might not get it today, and you might have to go through the failure to understand what I was saying. But one day it's gonna pop back in the back of your mind and be like, man, that nigga said that. And damn, what was he talking about? Like everybody don't get it from the start when you say it. But it take you to have to see it and be like, that's the shit Dmarks was saying right there. You might catch it a year or two later with a person. Back to what we was talking about with the chasing and being chased. You feel me? We chase the ones we want. But the ones that's chasing us, we look at crazy. Like, why you chasing me? Cause nigga, I'm trying to make sure your dirty drawers is washed. The one you chasing don't even want to do laundry.
Man, if I had somebody to chase me, man.
Yeah.
You heard? Like that's the real value in the situation. You feel me? Like a lot of people look at it different. They say things different. They just can't I don't want to say they can't see it that way, but the way you're supposed to see it is value in yourself. But what is the value that you walk with yourself first? You feel me? How do people look at you valuing yourself? Hey, I can walk around with a nappy nigga, no haircut for months. But nigga, I'm still gonna pull a baddest bitch because the value I see in myself. She saw it too with no haircut. So she already know if I go get my shit cut, what I'm gonna be on. She know it's danger out here. She know it. She know that. If I go put that shit on, some girls know that. Like nigga, if my nigga go put that shit on, now I'm mad a little bit.
A little bit.
Look, I ain't gonna even lie. I low key don't even want that nigga to go nowhere. Where you going?
You on the time limit. You, can't
You hear me? I need you in the crib at 11, big dog. Where you going? Why you go get your haircut to go? When you ain't got your haircut and you looking scruffy, you can be out 2 a.m. She ain't tripping.
Damn, why you put lotion on?
You hear me? Like why you do that? What's that smell? I ain't seen that smell in a minute.
Shit on,
yeah, what you doing? Why you clean? Why your shoes clean? Why you ain't put them little trusty dusties that you be wearing? When you go, I see it. I foresee what you doing, nigga. And that is a value. Like, you got value.
It's
now
appreciation.
You understand your value.
Yeah, appreciation.
You understand your value. You'll be like, wait, whoa, I never heard nobody get a little jealous over me getting a haircut. You jealous? Whoa, hey, look at me. Okay, all right.
What else?
That's why when niggas.
What else is trending?
I'm just saying. That's why when niggas be popping out and they put they little, you feel me? They shit on. Like niggas be like, what's trending? I ask a question. When you get dressed, who do you get dressed for?
If you ask me to answer that,
Yes.
me.
Do you get dressed for yourself?
Yes.
I ain't never got dressed for myself. Never.
I'm sorry. Self-love is the best love. I get dressed for myself. I want to feel good for someone else to acknowledge that I am feeling good, meaning that I know that I'm acting or, carrying myself in a more upbeat tempo where they feel me come around and their energy change.
Sweet dreams, butter.
Right,
yourself.
you feel me? Myself.
I don't know about myself.
Sweet dreams.
Listen, I'm here for myself though. I'm here. Please explain.
And the reason why is that because you got to be more motivating towards your goal. You can't say that I'm getting up and I'm getting dressed for someone else because you have expectations that you want them to validate in you, and you shouldn't live like that. That is how you turn yourself into what? A depressed individual. Why? Because now you're living off everybody else's expectations instead of your own. And that's only because you asked the question.
wanted to play devil's
I'm not. No.
I
He
get
trying
it.
to make it into a damn debate.
but
You
I'm
asked the
saying,
question. That's the answer.
But I'm saying, listen, all of that is dictated by other people.
Exactly.
We don't know what we like until our parents, cousins, uncles. They develop.
No, they did not. See, I'm sorry.
Yes, they did.
I'm sorry. Everything that I like did not come from what a parent or what somebody gave me. This is something I'm serious.
Wait, okay, now I can agree. Wait, Vision, I'm really
Now
with him.
I read books based off my mentorship. Yes, I'm educated off that now. You saying it in that way?
No, Mo.
But as far as like my favorite color,
stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with your man.
You modify.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. Stay with me, right? You put them Jordans on your feet because of what? Stay with me. Don't answer it. Just listen.
Okay.
You put them Jordans on your feet because of what?
Okay.
Because Jordan is a popular culture thing. Hear me out. You can say that you love that particular Jordan, right? But Mike Jordan's, the shoe, the brand, was brought to you by the culture. That's people around you. Your family.
Okay.
Anybody? Do you wear?
Okay.
Listen, you wear that Bulls hat because basketball was taught to you by somebody, right? It gave you some culture. You get what I'm saying?
See, when you ask that question, you got to break it down in those dynamics for me to be able to understand.
Listen, hear me out. I got it. That's why I said I agree with him.
I think you asking a simple question.
It's a simple question. No, listen, it is a simple question, but it's very complex when you're thinking of it in totality.
But the complexity came because you're starting to switch the subject
It's
matter.
not switching the subject because I'm asking the same question. Who do you get dressed for? I'm gonna tell you who I feel like you get dressed for. You get dressed for women. I feel like every man on this earth get dressed for women. When you walk out your house every day, yeah, you woke up and you said, yeah, I got this shit on when you looked in the mirror. But when you walked out that house, you were prepared for a woman
to say, yeah, okay.
So you get dressed for women.
But no, I'm not looking for their validation. I'm someone different. I'm just being honest.
I'm just saying.
I'm just being honest.
General,
I'm just being honest. It's because I ain't gonna lie. Because I did live through that. I lived through that phase before, and now because I have developed through it and went through my lashes and cuts, I have changed my perspective towards it.
Though, even you, it's modified. Even though your sole reason is not women, it was derived from that. So every time you wear something, you're like, nah, I'm gonna put this on. It's because it's that thought process. You
already got that subconscious feeling.
Years of propaganda, like, damn, you gotta get fresh for the hoes. No. I
listen,
this.
I'm gonna tell you why.
When you wear what you wear, guess who's still gonna be noticing?
The hoes.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you why. And listen, you got dressed for yourself, right? But when you walked out the house today, right? That shirt was made with buttons for you to close up, right? Time out. That shirt was made with buttons for you to wear as a baseball jersey, right?
Somebody
but
help
guess
me.
what you did?
Open
For the girls, for the women, I'm popping this bitch open and I'm gonna wear this wife beater.
What if I just said it was hot and I'm not closing it?
Time out. You put the wife beater under it because you knew
I was gonna have it open. So
you want the girls to see what you got.
That's covering up. They don't see nothing in the beater.
But they can see. Stop playing. Stop doing that. That's like saying a girl put some fucking pants, some booty shorts.
See, the thing is
you
about
see
that.
the ass, bro. The ass ain't went nowhere.
Right.
You heard?
I'm not about to argue with you.
You feel me? The ass ain't went nowhere. It's there. She just wore a tight dress. Bro.
That's gonna be my shirt. I'm not about to argue with you.
And that's cool. But what I'm telling you is, when you put that shit on today, when you walk, all right, I got an even better one, right? Me and you ain't got on nothing, right? We got on cotton. Because guess what? Everywhere you stop,
I knew he was going there.
A woman is gonna do what? She gonna look right at your eyes.
But that's why I work so they can't
get in your eyes. But guess what?
Don't get in my eyes.
That influence.
He got the white ones on.
Okay.
He got the white ones on.
Then
I know women that come from other states and
then
see
ask
that
this.
and will
Ask this. How did you get dressed this morning? You feel me? That's what you ask. How are you getting dressed in the morning?
No, what I'm asking
because I get dressed culturally. I'm put like that since you saying it like that. I get dressed culturally.
But what I'm asking,
I get dressed through my experience and trauma that I took over living for someone's expectations. Now I try to put this shit on for myself. And if it just so happened to catch someone's attention, I feel great. Why? That means that I made a great decision on my personal choice.
You made sure you did that for her.
What's up, Nick? Yeah, you really late.
You waiting on that one, but you're not late because we really on time.
Yeah, really just started to be honest.
We really cooking. All right, but look, what I'm saying is, you put that shit on for women. You do.
I do. I try to put it on for women.
Now watch.
That's not my goal.
I want to say this question. I don't want y'all to answer it, but I just want to see both of y'all reaction when I ask this question. I'm gonna ask women who to get dressed for.
You know who they gonna say?
Who?
Men, so they can hot tool
Boy,
on that thing.
boy, stop it. Hey, what you don't do is lie. That's what we not gonna do. We not lying today.
Hey, Nick, who you get dressed for, Nick? Nick for sure get dressed for the men. Probably so, huh?
You ready? You ready with me? You want me to give you my philosophy?
Go ahead, man.
All right.
Stand in the way, no.
Sweatpants, hair tied.
Chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the.
I hope that you don't.
Why you keep doing this?
Cause come on,
why
come on. You
why
asked
do
me
you
to give
keep
you
doing
my
this?
philosophy.
I think I know where you're going.
All right, so you asked me to give you my game.
Why you keep doing
You ever
this?
asked a woman to put a wig on? You ever asked a woman to put weave in? You ever asked a woman to put makeup on? Let me say it again. Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that you don't take it wrong. You don't even wait. You what?
So basically, saying women get dressed for women too.
What? What?
Women get dressed for other women, huh?
What?
Oh wow.
What? Am I tweaking?
I'm not lost.
How many times have you complimented a woman on having weave in her hair?
Never.
I for sure have.
Have you ever
Some
said?
young shit.
I didn't say that you complimented her for the hairstyle. I said that she got weave in her hair.
So I was sarcastic.
Do you really care for weave? Let me ask that question.
I don't care for
Do you
weave,
prefer weave or regular hair?
Regular hair. Like a natural hair. I want to see what my kids look like. I'm sorry. I want to see what the naturalness look like.
Can I ask y'all why Juice
because
is a kid?
one times one is a multiplication of
I can
two
only tell y'all why
or
my
three.
son is here on this earth because his mama here is to her ass, and that's hers.
Like for real, I'm not.
Hers.
You not. I'm not somebody that's here to date a real life doll. I need to see your real face, your real skin complexion, your real hair, and guess what?
Question: when you wake up in the morning, what do I see? I don't see the weave that you got in your head. You
I need
took
to see that.
wig off last night when I was knocking your fucking brains in.
Girls ask me why
when
I do.
You go to sleep, you don't sleep with makeup on. You take the shit off. So now I get to see the blemish that you got sitting on the middle of your fucking forehead.
I don't lack in the area of courting. You hear what I'm saying? When it comes down to dating,
bro.
I don't lack in the area of courting. But in my eyes, I shouldn't start off courting you when I don't know you. I need to see you at your worst, technically, because that's how you feel that you look at yourself when you are natural. So I need to see you at your worst. So let's take a walk in the park. You don't need no put nothing like that on.
You don't even
gotta get dressed. I need you in some.
You know I am the type of nigga that'll tell you to put a hat on.
That's
I
it.
love that hat.
Give me a thug hat so we can just go and walk and talk so you can get to know my mental
telepathy. I know this is a bad hair day for you. Yeah. So if that ponytail is popping out the back of that hat, guess what? I'm like, okay.
Okay. That's what
I see the
That's
okay.
the right vibe.
I don't care how long it is. I see you. All right. That means you all right. Cause I know when you go put that shit on, I know when you if I can even say you gorgeous right now. Cause girls always say, I hate women that say niggas be trying to holler at me when I'm at the gas station looking raggedy. No, I see the natural you. So I know for a fact.
We'll have developed in their mind in order for them to think that's okay.
I know for a fact. If I love you in this state, I know I'm like, what up? In this state, I know when you go get your clothes on, what I'm gonna think. I know how my mind's gonna work. I'm gonna be obsessed. Like, oh my God.
That make the deal even sweeter.
That makes the deal sweeter. I love to see you in your natural form. I want to know what you look like when you wake up. When you got a little slob on your lip right here. Like right here. Let me know if I can look at you and be like, all right, that slob ain't that bad. All right. You lit. If you snore when you sleep, I'm cool with that. Like I ain't mad at okay. Let me just beat you to sleep because I know I ain't gonna be able to sleep with you. I can't. But I also understand. Let me turn you on your side. You might not understand the way you laying might fuck up. It might be hot in this room.
But have you guys seen the stigma and the norm that we have created?
We didn't create that norm. We didn't create that norm.
Hear what I'm saying as far as the explanation. What I'm saying as far as creating is that we have adopted the behavior to be able to deal with one another like that, so other people can do what? Counter-react and create some type of lifestyle that is very negative for their life. You know what I'm saying? You got people that are literally living for others, and now that they are destroyed mentally because they can't meet up with other people's standards.
But it's always been like that. It's always been there. It's just more out.
But let me tell you this.
It's more out, right?
I
So,
always
so
say
you
this.
agree that it has been a behavior that been adopted, and
I'm not
now
knocking
we
it.
exploiting.
I've never disagreed
Now
with
we're
that,
exploiting
with
it,
that
yeah.
belief. I've never disagreed with that. But listen to what I'm saying. Even in that process, I hate when they do that. That's how I always tell people we famous when they start trolling us in the comments. Some random person start talking about my socks or your socks or his shoes. It's like random. But
Random
listen,
as fuck.
did you take your socks off for the person?
Patreon.
You hear what I'm saying? Subscribe to the Patreon.
That's
But listen,
funny though. I did it.
but
That was
listen,
sweet. I like
what
that.
I'm saying is, when you go,
It's like throwing a wrench in a.
listen, when you go as a woman and get dressed, I'm telling
Let's
you,
go stir it up real quick.
Yeah.
I'm telling
Say
you,
something wild. See if they do it.
yeah, no,
That's what I like. Cause
But listen, I'm telling you that I don't need to see you this way. I want to see you in your natural state when you at the grocery shop with your not with your scarf on. Cause I think that is the worst when women walk out with their bonnet and their scarf on. But if you turn your scarf into a bandana and wrap your joint up, I'm cool with that. Cause I've seen women with that.
That's preference. That's preference.
I understand that. I understand that. I'm just saying my preference is that I don't want to see. Listen. I don't got time for you today. I told you.
That's what. Hey, listen, that is
You just
crazy.
You just
Look, that's crazy. But you can only entertain it, and then you get that why because we want him to she. We want them to keep coming back.
Oh man.
You want to know why?
yes. Pay for his unwashed socks.
Yeah,
if that's what you feel like you have to do.
If it brings the money, then
$9.99. Please, Patreon. Tied to the game. Same YouTube that you on right now. We are on Patreon.
Yeah, you get your Patreon, man. I'll show my feet for
definitely
you.
Bring his unwashed socks to the Patreon. I promise.
Whole bag for you.
I promise you.
Clear too.
You lit.
Clear.
You lit, gang.
You lit.
I promise you, you lit.
Okay, now.
But that's crazy. But listen. But for real, that was my question. Just because in general, I always look at it like men don't get dressed for that. We get dressed for the women. You get fresh for women. But women look to get dressed for the compliments from another woman. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can purchase them. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We're gonna set up arrangements.
All right, so I got to change this, but I do have some parent questions that I want to ask.
Well, I
right?
like it. Go on.
Simple.
Parenting questions. I love it.
All right. Because both of y'all have daughters, so I'm going to ask y'all this question. At what age are y'all going to allow y'all daughters to start dating? Let's be realistic.
16.
16.
16. I mean, the new day and age has made it more safe for 16s to date. And that simply means dropping them off at the movies, coming to pick them up, things like that. Chaperone. Yes.
You say 16?
16.
I feel like you could chaperone at 14.
I'm not. First off.
14 is
First off, you still don't know yourself yet.
That's 8th
don't
grade.
know yourself yet.
That's 8th grade.
I'm not.
Well, I don't know.
But I'm not parenting to pamper no broken heart. I'm parenting to keep a broken heart from being created. I'm not pampering you from your broken heart. No.
All right.
This is all tough love, my daughter.
I got another question for you. Go ahead, but I do want to hear because you have a daughter too, so I want to know.
It's tough. I mean, my daughter about to be 2. I still
can't even fathom that, huh?
I mean, to be real, if I'm being fair,
Yeah.
if I'm like me and her mom like on the same accord, I'm not gonna put it at an age, but I'm gonna say you go into the 11th grade.
Thank you.
2 years of high school.
16.
16, 17.
15, 16, depending on you.
17,
Like I think,
16,
I think by the time my
17
daughter be
graduation,
going to the
bro.
11th grade, should be 17.
That's
17,
dating. Like that. I got a boyfriend. This
But
dog.
I'm saying like I'm putting it at a grade because at that point you're not an underclassman. Get ready for college.
College,
so you might as well
exactly.
prepare you for those.
Preparing you for the real life, exactly. That's why I said 16 because I was 16 going into the 11th grade.
You get
I
your
want to
license
let
at
y'all
16.
know that this is definitely going to be a very comical situation with y'all. I can't wait. Right?
Well,
he has 14 years.
I'm getting
I'm here for the
guns.
14
I'm
years,
sorry.
but-
I'm gonna just straight up and say that on YouTube. Forgive
You're
me.
gonna be locked in
But
for
it's
life,
it's
right?
the law.
But I can't wait because you're gonna call me and we're gonna reference this podcast and he's gonna say, "Hey, Dmarks, it started at 13."
No. Listen.
It started at 13.
It can start at the age.
And that's the reason why.
The curiosity. But come on, we're men. We're fathers. We're leaders.
I understand that.
If we
I'm
say
not
it's
saying a
not
boyfriend,
that, it ain't
but
Ain't that
I
we
got
about to
another
allow
question
it to
for
happen.
that. I have another question for that because I'm gonna ask y'all as men, right? What age was it when you got your first kiss?
First kiss.
First kiss.
It's crazy. It was like
Ninth grade.
Jennifer Steele, yeah.
It was like,
You remember the girl name?
Fuck yeah.
Demo, you did a lot of shit late in life.
I know I was a late bloomer.
What? Yeah, I was elementary school.
kiss, like kissing another girl, like first grade, kindergarten. Or something?
I was high school for me. I'm sorry.
I ain't gonna lie.
Shit, fucking daycare.
I was a burnt biscuit. They didn't fuck. Listen, I was a burnt biscuit. They didn't mess with me in middle school.
They would kiss you on the cheek, but like kissing the girl on the lips.
Talking about on the
I'm
lips.
like,
Kiss me, girl. You feel me? Kiss me.
Yeah,
Come on.
no, like right by the tree. If you go to my elementary school right now, it's right there. It's right there on Hubble. No, I'm not even gonna
They
lie
say
to
you
you.
remember her name? Yes.
I don't remember the girl name, but I definitely remember it was right under the tree.
My girl's still bad to this day.
I
You
was
crazy,
listen,
boy.
I was a savage little kid. I ain't gonna even lie to you. That's crazy.
Right, see?
Listen, that's amazing that y'all remember the name. I don't.
I ended up going to high school with her too.
Oh, see, I didn't.
You know,
Oh, wait. I remember my first girlfriend. I don't remember my first kiss. I don't remember her name, but I do remember my first girlfriend. Like my first girlfriend. Shout out to my little nigga Latia. She lit me.
short cheerleader.
That was my first girlfriend. No, I got a picture of me and Tia in like 5th grade for real. Like
That's
literally my
crazy
first girl.
works.
Like, and she went the other way instead of being, So respect. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Peace and blessings. However you put it. I'm just saying my first, like I remember that. Cause my OG showed up to my dinner dance at that point, like our little 5th grade dance. She showed up, she snapped a couple pictures, and Tia was like, like me and Tia was on it. We was at it at that point, like, you know what I'm saying? She was like, I want a picture with you and this little girl that you keep walking and dancing with. Like, all right, and I took a picture. I'm like, Tia, you want to take a picture? She like, yeah, took a picture and shit, like type shit. But yeah, that was tough.
Cool.
But now, my question to you: at what age do you think it'd be appropriate to have a heartbreak? Because you said you're not dealing with no heartbreaks, you're trying to prevent them.
Well,
But you gotta have a heartbreak.
I know
you
what-
gotta have it. It's gotta happen, right?
early in her
Yes or no?
teens, she's
Wouldn't
going
you
to.
prefer your daughter to have a heartbreak.
Yeah, I say, yeah, in those high school years. Those high school years.
So at
before,
16?
I say yes, before you go into the real world. I need for you to have that type of experience and have an understanding of the effect that you are going to, overwhelmed with right now before you get into the real world and can't deal with it in your development. I need for you to be able to have some type of retention towards creating ways so you can be successful when it happens, instead of you going in blind, still never experienced, and next thing you know it happened late in your life. And then now you're just like how they simulate most of those people
Serial killer.
because they want their way so damn much and they can't. So guess what? They're going to take their way. Is that how the way we are going into society? No, society are literally doing behavior control. The smallest thing they're going to call home about, even in elementary school, when we talk about preschool. So if they are doing that, trickling down all the way to the preschool, what you think is going to happen when they get older? It's going to be more critical when it comes down to behavior control. They're going to have it where now your response, your eye movement, your body language, all of that plays an answer towards if you telling the truth or not. Remember how I always bring up linguistics forensics, the way that language forms and correlates when you come down to traveling and delivering? They are getting very serious about that. Why? We are literally something that they are studying in order to get what? Predictions.
Come on, talk that shit. But listen, now I was gonna ask Bombay this question, but y'all don't have sons. I do. So
Did you see how he?
you have sons.
I had a stepson.
Look, you see how he be doing this? You see how he be doing this?
No, I know my brothers have daughters.
Y'all got girls.
Y'all have daughters.
I got a son.
No, listen.
Parenting is parenting, man.
But you can't. I was gonna ask myself the same question, just as in the son aspect of the situation, where y'all say 16, I say 13. My son is 2 years away from this before me and him need to start talking about it.
See, my stepson.
You see what I'm saying? The reason being is because, and let's talk about all the women that I've encountered with their children. What I'm saying is, if you have a son, you start a little earlier. The reason being is I'm starting at 13 is because I actually lost my virginity going into middle school.
See, that's different, right?
That's 13 for me.
I know what I know what I was like mentally at that age. So I would just be just as strict as I am on her with him if I have a biological son, because I know how sexual, like women, you call it promiscuous. I don't know what you call it for men. But whatever that is, I was.
Spontaneous, nigga.
Spontaneous?
That's how it was. Like
I don't think that's spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
It wouldn't be considered
Spontaneous.
well, if you
Spontaneous. Did I say it right?
I would say promiscuous for both sides,
but that's
men
how-
and women.
But that's how I.
Because men can be
that's how I was.
promiscuous too. That don't stop that. Promiscuous is just being inquisitive.
Yeah, but that's
You know,
how I.
And
was.
being inquisitive means what? Flaunting it.
But that's not necessarily true
You are.
because that's not necessarily true because my son could fall in love with a cheerleader and she might not be flaunting it. She might just really just be something very beautiful to him. You see what I'm saying? Like visually, she might not have ass or titties. She might not have neither. She might just be flat chested and flat ass, but she might just be a light skinned beauty to him. Like that's something that he visually loved to see.
So now it's a created fetish.
It could be. It could be. I'm not saying that it can't. But he might listen. The reason I say that it could be a fetish is because as a dad, I know I like girls with big asses. Like I like fat asses, right?
Yeah, I'm a type guy.
So with that process, if either one of my kids became one of them, like, Dad, look at her ass, I'd be like, it would be like, oh, yeah.
Son.
I see what you doing here.
Son.
I'm not mad at you. I
Hey,
can't be mad. Like, how
I was a
can
little
be-
scared at first, but boy,
You feel me?
you came around.
You came around. Listen, you came around,
boy.
You came around.
Proud of
now.
you, son.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah,
Then the
listen.
moments are. That's the reason why I say I gotta hurry up and get into the relationship. I
Listen.
gotta get my son here, man.
Listen.
I gotta get my little man.
But listen, when you do, because
But I don't want to end up like Jody. I want to see my son.
No, listen. I also say this with being a boy dad, right? I also say this with being a boy dad. It's really it's a fight. It's a different fight. I have a different fight. Y'all fighting boys off. I have a different fight because my son can also be tricked in this day and age. I'm just telling you what
I'm sick
the
of trying
obstacle.
to make it a 1v1 between the
It's
the
not a
daughter and the
1v1.
son.
It's not. No, it's not that.
Did he not just pro-con that? Did he not just
I
pro-con?
wouldn't consider it to be a 1v1. What I'm saying is y'all have women dynamics that you have to overcome. I don't have.
Yeah, because a girl can't get tricked by
She can't be tricked by
a girl.
She can't. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me explain this. I need you guys to open your minds to this.
I don't see how.
Let me help you guys understand. Have you ever had a young lady who had a sexual experience with another young lady, and these guys over here is telling
That's
me
not being tricked.
that they never been tricked before?
That's not being tricked.
I'm so sorry. In some of the college experience that I have had and some things
not
that was
being
told to me, some women wasn't
She
okay
was
with what
drugged.
happened. She was just under influence and was
She was drugged.
No.
and
That's a difference. She was
heavy.
drugged.
Sorry.
You spinning.
See, thank you. I'm glad I brought this nigga here.
No, this
Thank
is
you.
what
You
I'm saying.
spinning,
This-
boy.
But see what? She not
No,
tricked.
Boy, you
But she
spinning.
not tricked though.
Boy, you spinning.
My daughter decided
Boy,
to date
you
a stud.
spinning.
She knows it's a stud.
You spinning. You
Our
spinning.
sons, our future
You're spinning.
sons can get tricked
You're
by a
spinning.
nigga that turned into a female.
Now, let me get to my point. Yeah, I'm glad
Our
you
daughters
did that.
can't get tricked.
Stop doing that. No,
Not in that way.
no,
Hey, hold on.
no,
Hold
Sersky.
on. I know-
No.
I get what you're saying.
So your daughter can't get
She
tricked.
can get tricked, but we giving a specific type of trick that our sons can get.
What
tricked
I'm
with.
telling you is,
I
you
get what
are
you're
in a
saying.
rush
I
to
get
get
what
to
you're
your
saying.
son. Hold on, I got him. Hold on, wait. Let me rock a little bit. Listen, you in a rush to have a son, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's sons, right?
Yeah.
And then now one day, just specifically, your son is unaware of what's going on in the world, right? He say, Dad, man, that's a fine ass woman over there, right? And you be like, son, you give him a noogie, yeah, man, I like that you like women. Cause in your mind, y'all both from a distance seeing this woman, right? Y'all think this is a woman. But then it's a woman with y'all, and you be like, she tap you like, hey, big dog. That's that. Like, that's that. And you be like, wait.
Whisper your name in my ear.
Listen.
Mordecai.
Thank you. And now you're fucked up in the mind, right? Because your son is
Got the
tricked.
son running around like
Listen.
Tracy Morgan.
Listen, you
Yeah,
tricked.
yeah,
Now
that was
your
funny.
son is tricked. You get what I'm saying? As a woman,
I'm sorry, I'm a good guy, bro.
you
So
don't
yeah,
have.
I get it.
No, listen, you don't have the trick. We just watched that play out on Facebook. I don't know if everybody saw it, but the most popular thing on Facebook was the TS. You feel me? The boy, girl. I don't know what to call him. The person. The person. I'm gonna just say the person that was a boy that it was plenty.
What do he identify as?
He identified as a woman.
Say the she.
So she.
You said
I'm
TS
sorry.
already. So
I don't know. So she, if that's what she had a lot of male
friends.
people, friends, like friends, interaction, everything. But she's presenting herself as a woman, right?
But it's a hack to that though.
No, listen.
No. Wait. A lot of them niggas because I know a couple niggas that's friends with this person. They wasn't always that. So
And
that's
I
like
get that.
that's like one of your homies.
No. I get that.
They
But
change and then you
now
still
let me
friends
say
with
this.
the nigga.
That's just like, and I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But that's like, bow, D-Mode. You just get a random friend request from this person, right?
which always happens.
You don't know. You haven't done your due diligence. You didn't click on the page. You just see a woman. You like, I'm cool with having all the women on.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
And
Trust
you hit the add button, right? Now her pictures pop up.
And you like,
Right.
damn, this is a man.
Now but before you know that, you might like a few pictures. You might be like, damn, hold on, cold, because she is playing it crazy.
But
right?
but even with this situation though, like.
But who wouldn't warn their son about that?
No.
Thank you, Miss.
No.
I'm not saying that you wouldn't warn your son. No, I'm not saying that. But you can be tricked as a man right now.
Oh yeah.
Everybody can be
So yeah, I
tricked,
see
is
what
what
you
I'm
have
saying.
to defend against. I see what you have.
That's what I'm saying. I have to defend against being tricked because I have to know what's going on first. Before I can tell my son what's going on. I can't tell my kid what's going on if I don't even know what the fuck going on.
Just know this is just like Jeezy said. This is a crazy world.
It is. And it's so easy. But as women can look at her and say, that's a man. Yeah, but let me say something to y'all. Y'all stand so close with these women over here that y'all look identical. Does that make sense? I don't stand close to dog over there. If he is that, I can't even associate with him.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He got to take his extra strong ass over there. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't mad at him. I don't hate, no, no. I don't judge no one.
Because if you ain't tripping, you ain't splashing.
If you ain't splashing, you're not a part of this
But
league.
at the same time,
take your extra strong ass over there.
we in a world where that could be.
And listen, I give credit, right? I said this to you. I said this. My boy over here, he interviewed one, right? She interviewed one, stood right across the table. As a man,
Was that intense?
I don't know. I didn't ask him. I gave him his credit. Yes or no? Yeah. I said, you a strong individual. To sit across from that person and even be able to ask questions. Because I have a lot of them. Right? I have a lot of questions I want to ask. But I don't want to offend you. Will I offend you? I don't know that. I'm just saying, I don't know the person. He do.
But this ain't no
Will
actuality.
I offend you? I don't know. But I do have questions.
What we can do better as parents, since this is a parents' topic, is we can help our children have better discernment, so they can
Yes,
channel.
I know when I see a girly
Big dog. Yeah, that's a good. That was actually funny, but
that's funny. But
it gave me the reason to say
what
this.
is she saying?
We, as parents, are going to equip our children with that type of eyesight. We are, no matter girl or boy, we are going to equip our children with that because we went through it. We don't want them being tricked like us, so we are going to tell them.
But listen, like I said, this behavior is getting great. It's getting better.
Right.
Every year our kids is going.
Like Vision
to
said,
another
we
year.
leaders. We are leaders.
I understand that. But what I'm
about
saying
to let that
is,
happen.
if my son is in person with this person and that happens, I'm gonna be like, big dog.
Buttercup.
Listen,
Buttercup said that was a good episode too.
Listen. All I'm saying is, if that was a person that led that, like my son is in person, and you don't know the difference, then dad is gonna tie your shoes. Like I gotta stop you and tie your shoes. Listen, big dog, that ain't what you think. It ain't. Let dad give you the school. Cause talk to me if that's what you after. You feel me? Like I don't judge you. You have your own life to live.
I got a younger. You know
You
what I
feel
want to
me?
also
You have
talk
your
about.
own life to live. I can't judge what your life is. Everybody always say, would you rather have a whole daughter or a gay son? I'd rather have a child.
Do y'all ever want to?
Does that make sense?
Do y'all ever want to bring in children? Like bring in kids to talk?
I can't wait till my son is ready.
No, I'm saying
He's
like,
scared.
I'm saying like, do y'all know anybody like any of your old
my
players?
son,
You got-
Cameron. I can't wait till he can sit right there. I don't want y'all around when he sit right there.
And talk.
Yes.
But I'm saying, do you got any kids that you know that you're a mentor or anybody in the neighborhood?
Yes, my
that
football
you can-
team.
You can invite.
Shout out to the Eastside Cowboys. Shout out to the Spartans. Like I have kids that will
Invite two
sit
of your
down.
players and let's have a conversation.
I want to start with my son though. I did a podcast with the kids. No, I did one with football, right? I really did that. And I have a lot of football kids.
But this is no sports connected. We are literally I
would have to see.
Let's
And I
sit
would
them
have
down
to-
and
yeah.
ask them these questions so they can see because the ideal is this, just like I was telling you about the behavior control and predictions, they are doing this because of the fact that they are building statistics behind behavior and what will transpire when something happens. So we want to be able to ask them a question if they have the mindset to do what? Not get tricked in this real world. And if they don't, what we can be, great leaders. Let's give them what we are already named as far as the podcast. Let's lace them up. Let's lace them up.
True. Listen.
I agree.
I follow you. Who you voting for? Donald Trump or
Wow.
Yeah, I just want
You still own this. Why you keep bringing them up?
because that shit get crazier by the day.
But why you keep bringing them up?
Trump or Biden? I agree. I might vote
write
for you.
in for sure.
Listen, please vote for Dmarks for president. I promise you, I'll lead the
you
country.
I'm going with Hill Harper, man.
Hill Harper.
I'm going with Hill Harper.
I'm gonna lead the country in a great direction. I promise you.
I'm going with Hill
Don't ever
Harper.
tell me-
No, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I watch enough. Like I watch all the reactions, YouTube, Twitter, social media type shit. Right. This probably like the weakest like marketing for election ever, bro.
Oh, you ain't know that? You ain't know there's no endorsing?
No.
You ain't seen no endorsing?
Like it don't hit the same like it did in the pandemic.
Even with Tanadar, when he was an elected official that was running for some type of senate or governor seat,
Like the
he
text-
even had
the text
commercials.
You get in your phone ain't
coming no more to
YouTube,
call.
Like it do, but not like it used to. Like it used to text you like, "Hey, bro, I know you doing this pod, but look at this text, folks." Whoever, like the marketing was crazy.
We want
like,
you to be a part of this. We having a conversation here in Michigan. We want you guys to come on down. Let me stop. I sound just like him.
But it's kind of like some weak ass marketing, dog. Like,
Ideal is for us to be able to have a idea towards what politics actually do and go through.
Oh, I cannot get off the pod and not talk about this. I'm so happy I just ran across this.
Good. Last topic.
Not the last topic. You was late. Shut up. All right. First of all, I want to laugh.
Okay.
Right? I have a joke. Woman gets her car repoed while getting fucked in the backseat.
Oh, I saw the episode. Now you want to know why I like that?
Funny. That's funny.
Hey, you want to know what I would have did? Let me tell you what I would have did. I'm sorry. I'm so much of a cold guy. Baby, where you going? Why you getting out the car? Stay in the car. Let him drop us off in the parking lot. And when he drop us off and they come put the tags on there, it's like there ain't nobody in there. Guess what we gonna do?
skirt off.
No, we gonna wait till the morning when somebody is picking their car up and we gonna pull out right behind them.
Nah, they would already booted your shit by then.
Nah, because when you get into the lot, don't get booted.
I can agree with that.
And knowing that it don't
But
get
now you
booted.
don't never know. Them high tier ones do.
See, that's the thing about it. I actually was in my car when it got towed, and they didn't know that, and I was actually sleeping in my back seat.
But where'd they take your car to?
They took it all the way to the lot, all the way to the back. They parked it with the other
I'm saying
cars.
like what city? Like
Oh, this was Melvindale.
okay, so you was at the top tier spot. I'm talking
Exactly,
about. I'm
this
talking
is-
about like just in, like nowadays.
So,
yo,
and the reason
they
why I'm
stop
telling you
doing this
the
shit.
reason why I'm telling you this is that's exactly what I did. And guess what? I got out of a tow.
Say I woke up like, nigga, it's time to go.
I woke up at 4. Listen, I woke up at 4:30. I'm in a tow lot, right?
Nigga woke up like
I
it's
said,
time
you
to
know,
go.
I can't just get out the gate. I can't go up there and walk and say, hey, can you let me
But
out?
that's the difference though. Did you get towed or repo?
I got towed.
Difference.
You feel me?
No, was it a repossession or was it a tow?
It was a tow.
That's different.
I was.
Oh yeah, that's kind
I
of
was
different.
sleeping. I was sleeping in my car on break.
When
and-
you getting repo,
They was cleaning it, I wasn't
Yeah, they gonna put you in a whole different
Yeah.
lot. You gotta go. They gonna tuck you off in the back somewhere where you can't go out. It's gonna be different.
They gonna
But
be the
listen,
dudes.
I thought that was funny because they hopped out the car. Right. Two things that I didn't understand why.
Why would you hop out the car knowing
Listen.
the car's getting taken? Everything is in there.
That's
Listen,
your natural reaction. You.
but
fucking-
listen, my
Some
only
crap with
problem
the
is I have a problem with her and I got a problem with him.
I was just stupid.
So
I was just stupid.
where y'all want to start with my problems? Are y'all
Man,
wanna
go
start-
ahead, bro. I
I'ma
ain't
start
gonna
with
hold
her.
you. I'm gonna be quiet about this.
All right, start with him. All right, with him, I'm gonna say, why you didn't just like pay baby girls? Why you didn't just give her the money so she don't get her car
Right, I
towed?
gave her the money.
All right, but listen, even if that, okay, if he did, you aren't gangster enough to know if her car is in repossession or whatever it's a potential to get chose. Where they got that car repo, they was in broad daylight in public
Like
view.
at a movie theater or a mall.
Yeah, it was like
somewhere.
so open, like you didn't even try to hide a little. Y'all could have fucked in the fucking casino parking lot. You feel me? Somewhere where y'all could have hid the car a little bit better, and then she can go pay her shit. But then if you gave her the money, why she just didn't pay the shit so they can take her off the fucking tow lot? I mean, off the repo list.
That bitch when they got Chipotle.
You feel me? All right. Now that's my problem with her. Why you fucking a nigga that didn't make sure your car was out of repossession?
Stop asking questions like that. Stop acting. First
I
off,
understand.
say it again. Stop asking questions like that. We don't want to build it in their mind states that they gotta literally fuck a nigga and they gotta be paying the bill for them.
I didn't say
My
that.
thing,
That
sorry,
wasn't my-
I want to talk
that
about this.
wasn't
No.
That wasn't my question.
We gonna change the entire
asked
topic. You keep saying stuff like
listen,
that.
I
Don't say
asked
no
you-
more like
listen,
that.
All I'm saying
Don't ever
is,
say that.
how are you?
No,
fucking
don't
a
ever
nigga and
ask
your
that.
car is in repo?
Don't ask that. That's not his responsibility.
Where was your wherewithal,
Man.
to know that a nigga could potentially bag up and repo your car?
First
You
off-
had that bitch right there.
First off, are you not responsible solely for yourself?
No.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, talk.
I get his narrative because he's saying, "What is she doing?"
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I'm responding to. Are you not responsible for everything that you're doing?
Right.
So if I don't care if I am dating someone, that's not their business.
Yeah, I mean.
And if it gets to the point where they are with me and I get it repoed, then here come the truth.
Yeah.
I should have told you this from the beginning, but I'm sorry. Why? Because I'm not, and then I'm gonna straight up say you, I'm not with you for you to pay my bills. I want something like this to happen so I can see your character. I want to see, are you gonna ride with me if I did get something like this happen to me? Is your judgment to the point where you are going to judge me and get the F away from me, or are you going to be like, you know what? I'm really your friend. I'm truly at the best interest of your heart. I know that stuff happens, and you're going to go through a storm. I'm right here for you. If you need a ride to work, I got you. That's when I want to go through situations like that to see the real in people.
Right.
You feel me? I'm the type of friend who I don't care. Listen, don't lie to me. Tell me the truth. You feel me?
She said, "Chill out. Just don't go over the top. Just listen." I agree. I agree. I totally agree. I agree. Cause you're thinking too much.
I'm not thinking too much. This is the reason why podcasts go overboard all the time. It's a lot of people that always say that. How you fucking a nigga? He ain't paying no bill. Why is that a question?
I don't want you to pay. No, listen.
Why is that a question?
What I'm saying is, if Demo, listen to me. Hear me out.
No, man. I think I'm as I think I'm as valuable as
If
women.
you is in there.
You
no,
feel me?
listen,
To the point
listen,
where
hear me out.
Why you fucking me? You ain't paying no bill. I swear I'm at that point. I'm at that point.
I don't think
I'm not having sex with you unless you give me some money.
Man,
nah, man.
No, listen. It's not about that. It's not about that. If the girl,
I've been hearing this
listen,
for so long.
If the girl you mount
Since
right?
Murray was
no,
hot.
listen,
Why you fucking a nigga?
No,
He ain't
listen.
paying your bills.
It ain't
I've been
even
hearing that
about
all the
that.
time.
No, listen, it's not about that because you don't got to pay that bill. But what I'm saying is, even if you know her car is in repossession, both of y'all know this car is in repo. It's a fucking tow truck looking for this car. Why would y'all go into an open area and be able to be accessible to a tow truck? That's what I'm saying. So if you know you don't want to pay her fucking nigga, I'm taking you to a disclosed parking lot where niggas can't just pull up on us and repo us real fast. At least let me get my nut off so I can get back to my car.
He was almost
You
there.
feel me?
He fell out.
He was in it. You could tell because she popped out like, oh my God. What the fuck? Like,
Pants for sure was around his ankles when he fell out.
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. You feel me?
That was
All
funny.
right.
That was funny.
All right. And we can end on this. This is the last one for real. Now, it was a killing in New York, right?
Mm-hmm.
Person of interest is taken into custody with New York. Found with the girl that got dragged to the garbage can to the garbage in the garbage bag on the sidewalk, or whatever. Her name is Yasmin. I don't want to be disrespectful, but her dead body was found in the garbage bag, drugged to the what's name. So the police arrested the fucking nigga that they said, took the what's name. Bro, when I say they beat this nigga ass, bro.
Oh yeah, he was coming out of the hospital.
Bro, they had this nigga on the gurney, bro. They beat this nigga ass, bro, all the way through.
And he strapped up, pause.
Bro, listen. They beat this nigga's ass, bro. Demo.
If he had been out there like 20 seconds or more longer, they would have killed his ass.
Dog, when I say the first nigga, listen, they whooped the cops' ass. The police was in the way. It was like they was whooping these niggas' asses so bad, the police was in the way. It was like they was like, we gonna whoop y'all ass too if y'all don't get out of the way. Like they was just swinging. I'm talking about beating this nigga ass, bro. Like that shit was crazy. But also too, I seen a couple niggas kick him and push him in his legs. He was paralyzed.
If he'd have been out there any longer, he'd have
died.
killed him.
He'd have died. Yeah. And the police was just, that's fucked up.
Crazy work.
That's karma. That's what.
But then also, now my only question to y'all is, what if he didn't do it? What if he didn't do it? What if he not the nigga that killed the little girl?
Here's the thing, right? The neighborhoods and the people know before the police know.
I get it, but what if he didn't kill her?
They just had to catch him and see him. Like ain't nobody gonna get off like that. Ain't nobody gonna get out on you if somebody don't know for sure.
I wouldn't want you to go to jail then.
Right.
He was on his way wherever he was going, and that was the perfect time. People don't pull up and do that type of shit unless they know you did some type of shit.
But I mean, assessment. If we tell you guilty, if I put on the news you a person of interest, we show
person
this
of interest, nah.
He was only a person of interest. He wasn't.
If you ain't listen, even if you fucking charged, you still gotta give a nigga a benefit of the doubt. Because a lot of this shit, bro, nowadays niggas be going to the niggas who did the shit get off. The niggas who did the shit get off.
Just talked about that.
And the niggas who didn't do it get caught because they don't know the legal system. They don't know how to get out and finesse. And niggas can put you in a trick bag and you can be like, oh well,
put you right in the blender.
Match the description.
Right in the blender.
That's enough right there.
And then you get in that room and start sweating. Don't know nothing about it. What you said when it come to first 48, I don't know nothing. I'm just like, no, I didn't do it. They like, you did. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. You did. All right, I did. I think
a lot of people
see.
Get, like a lot of
I did. I think
times when it's forced confessions like that.
I'm trying to get up out of here. I thought that's what you're supposed to say.
There, nigga. You about to go to jail for the rest of your life.
Redford did that to me too as well. Redford did that to me on a false identification.
I've been through this.
I was arrested on a bus. This 2016. I'm arrested on a bus right off of Telegraph, Smart Bus.
I did this. I've been through this.
She wanted to put me off because of the fact that she wanted me to come out the front door, but I was at the back door already.
Right.
You know, it wasn't COVID, nothing like that. So I'm thinking like, you can open the back door, let me out. Right. So I'm trying to ignore, but instead she insists on getting aggravated. So to shorten the story up, Redford was called because I wouldn't leave the bus. Okay. Once Redford came, they asked me to identify myself. Right. I tell them DJ. If people who know me, you know what DJ stands for. I'm a junior, and my first initial of my name is a D, right? So when they pull my ID out, they see it say Daryl Mobley Jr. She say, your name is not DJ, your name is Daryl Mobley. I say, that's what DJ is. She say, well, you just lied to me. We taking you in. They literally took me in. Now, they would not let me out this cell, this holding cell. It's already been 72 hours. You know how I got arraigned? In the cell, through the glass. I'm not a criminal. I haven't broken a crime. Right. But because it's them versus you, they can make it seem like anything that they want.
But to make a hindsight point, that's why you don't say nothing. Exactly. Like to the point to where you gonna have to take you gonna have to take my ID out of my pocket and read it. I'm not saying nothing.
I'm not saying.
Let me say this. We talked about this on the pod with Dog that got his cash taken by the police officer.
Oh yeah, nah.
We talked about that, right? But let me tell you my story, right? So, shots go off. Pow, pow. Sitting a couple blocks away, we hear them. Niggas jump. Niggas like, oh shit. If it's a summer day, I just bought this brand new Parrish outfit. Remember Parrish?
Parrish Nation. Still fire.
Listen, this is why I'm not a Michigan fan. For anybody that want to know, like for real, I can never stand that Michigan blue and yellow colors.
On Parrish.
Listen,
I had
one.
That straight Parrish.
No, I had
white
one.
collar, hold up.
Listen, no, I had one. No, this was the jacket.
That was the jacket.
This bitch fires off the zip. Like, you feel me? I got with the shit on. You heard? Like, I'm sitting in the hood, though. So my man's, where the shots happened at, my man's parents lived there. So he like, nigga, hop in the whip. Let's ride around here. I don't want to drive around here by myself. Let's ride around here. I just want to look and see what happened. We ride around there, right? hit the corner, cruise through the traffic, hit the corner again, nigga, get back on the block. As soon as we pull up, nigga, as soon as we stopped on the corner right there, nigga, 5 police cars just swarmed us. I'm like, oh shit, nigga. Hands up, everybody. Don't move. We know the routine. You know how we've been stopped before. We know the routine. Hands up. Don't move. They pull us all out. Now, they say everybody on the curve, right? I'm the only nigga they don't sit on the curve, nigga. They slam me on that bitch. Boom. I'm like, damn. Literally, like, oh shit, gang. Like, what you want? You heard? Like, fuck, nigga. My man's like, damn, why you slamming him? You feel me? Nigga, they literally wrestling me to the ground. Nobody in handcuffs but me. Nigga, they see me on the curve. They like, yeah, you did it. I'm like, hands on chest. Feel me? Heart throbbing through my chest. Nigga, y'all got a gun pointed at me. Nigga, I don't got no gun. I don't got nothing. Nigga, I can't run, nothing. They like, why your heart beating so fast? It's frozen. I'm back. Hold on.
So they saw us standing there, sitting there.
Listen, they like, why your heart beating so fast? I'm like, cause y'all got guns pointed at me. You feel me? Woo whoop. Whole time. You feel me? Nothing like in general, like whole time, like not tripping, like just being general, like just cooperating, whatever. Woo whoop. Set me on the curve. They set me on the curve. Now I'm sitting there. Then they put me in the car. Now I'm like my OG, everybody coming outside. They like, what you do? I'm like, I ain't did shit. Like I ain't did nothing.
Said nothing at all.
You feel me? Nothing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm good. Like my grandma, she tweaking. I'm like, I'm good. I ain't did nothing. Like they tweaking. You feel me? They pull out, nigga. They had the helicopter come fly over my head. Literally. I'm like, what did I do? I'm literally asking them. The lady cop, she was cool. It was the lady cop, but it was her partner. She was a fucking asshole. Like it was just her. She was like, shut the fuck up. And slammed the door on me. Window. I'm like, it's 96 degrees in this bitch, bro. I got on a jacket. You feel me? Like it's hot as hell in this car. Can y'all at least let the window down? The other car, her partner came out. She let the window down. She like, I'm like, what did I do? She like, you a suspect in a murder. I'm like, a murder? She like, yeah, you murdered somebody. She like that jacket. They said somebody killed somebody in that jacket, and it matched the description. Literally, the male officer came and grabbed me out. Nigga, when he grabbed me out, he like, stand right here. He like, look, I don't want no problems with you, bro. He like, I don't know what happened. He like, I'm just telling you that I gotta just make you stand right here for right now. Nigga, as soon as I stood right there, you hear it. You know, the helicopter. They like, that's not him. Let him go. They just uncuffed me and was like, all right, y'all get up out of here. Crazy. Nigga, get up out of here. I'm like, man.
You just traumatized me. I'm gonna be suffering for 20 years from now.
I swear to God, nigga, I unzipped the jacket and threw that bitch in the middle of the street, bro. I promise you to God, unzipped that bitch and threw it in the middle of the street.
So don't hate the Maize and Blue because you got a traumatized experience.
Man,
right, that was some movie type shit.
Jacket, bro. I literally unzipped that bitch and threw it in the middle of the street. Whoever wants this bitch, they can have it.
Lucky as fuck.
Yeah.
Nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. That I put this. And now, listen, I'm telling you, that was the first day I wore the jacket. I had just bought it the day before. I'm in the neighborhood. You know, you have your off days. Nigga, I'm outside. Nigga, I was working at Jimmy Jazz. I'm fresh sitting on the block. I'm like, nigga, I never went to jail in this. But, man, if you don't get this weak ass shit off me, bro, I unzip that shit and toss that shit in the middle of the street. Like, man, I'm out,
Makes
bro.
sense. I get that.
Over this jacket, bro. Like, you would never get me to wear this color again, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I never, nah, I'm cool. Straight. That just, hey, it's sad, but it is what it is,
So it
bro.
is what it is, huh?
You feel me?
So if you ain't tripping, if you ain't splashing, if you ain't what?
You ain't splashing, definitely not a Parks League.
What you think about? We talked about it off camera, but Cam Mace.
Oh yeah. Before we get up out of here, Cam, Mason, Shakur. We gotta talk about it.
It's funny.
It's not funny.
It is funny.
It's not.
It is funny.
It's called not being cultured, bro.
Who?
Shakur.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying on the back end on Mason. What's the name?
But
I like what they did.
No.
I'm also say
I
got some pushback from my Aquarius brother and Mace. Me and Cam is Aquariuses, and we only 4 days apart.
It's their job to instigate.
No, it's not.
I don't look at it like it was negative for them.
No, it's not. It's also it's their job. It's their job to teach. And Mace, you a pastor, so I appreciate you. Next topic, next episode, Project 25. All right, we will. But listen.
Thank you, Nick. We appreciate that.
I'm going to say this. It's Mace's job to school him. It's not your job to be aggressive.
But in that idea, they did.
They did.
After the rant happened off of Twitter, they came into their episode and said,
but listen,
there was an hour, you responded to us for an hour. We know that you're upset at us. We get that.
It's
but
he's how you say stuff, though.
Yeah, cool.
But
and
listen,
it made him react.
No, listen.
But he is boring. Is he not boring? Is Shakur not boring?
No.
Yes, he is.
No, he's not.
This is the
you
first
don't watch
fight
boxing.
that
You don't watch boxing. I can honestly say you don't watch boxing. If you feel that way. Me and this nigga watch boxing, bro.
People only say that not because he the most popular he ever been. Shakur been fighting like this. He only got 3 fights at this weight class. It's not his natural weight class. Yeah, he can't make 130, but he just enough size pause to make 135. It's not his weight division.
I can only agree with bro.
He's not in his prime yet.
But my reaction, since he took a hiatus, let me say this. What I'm saying is, hey, listen, Mace, you my mans. I ain't gonna even lie, 100 grand. That nigga was born. Hold on. That nigga was born the year you was famous. That a lot of niggas don't know. He was a baby when you was at your pinnacle. He don't know. He don't know. He disrespectful for that. To call you and Cam not legends, he disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Shakur, you gotta chill out. Let me say that. You gotta chill out. Them niggas is legends. They New York legends. You don't know nothing about Harlem if you don't know Mason Cam. You feel me? Without Cam, there is no Dipset. Without Dipset, there is no culture. Dipset made niggas do the shit that they doing. That little wallet chain shit y'all doing with the little wallets on the chain and the skull hit, that's Jim Jones. That's Dipset, bro. You feel me? The bandanas with the hats, that's Dipset. That's Santana. The pink furs with the ramp, that's Cam, bro. That's Dipset. I'm telling you, niggas didn't wear pink until Cam made it cool. I'm just letting you know, I still don't wear pink, but you know that big ups to my Aquarius brother. You feel me? He took a color and he made that shit he made gangsters wear it. He made niggas that's real life killers wear pink. He made that shit possible. You heard? Now Mace was Drake before Drake was Drake. Mace was Drake. Don't play with Mace like that, bro. You gotta stop playing with niggas that's legends like that.
Every time he drop it was hit. I'm
just saying, right. Mace was popping up. Tell me what you want. He was, hey, come on.
Take a look at what you see.
Come on, Mace was Mace, bro. That's what I be trying to tell niggas. Like, Mace is Mace, bro. I don't put no disrespect on none of them niggas, bro. And Shakur, you. Right? Now, let me give you your flowers. You, bro. Stay you. Don't let these niggas tell you that your fights, if it's boring, oh well. Tell them niggas that saying you boring. Tell them niggas to geek they mans up to come fight you. You feel me? They think Tank will knock you out. Well, tell Tank come fight you then. Because Tank don't want to fight. If Tank wanted to fight, he'd make it happen. You could be the A side. Hold on. You could be the A side, big dog. But I don't think you want to fight. The last time a nigga get disrespectful in that area is Bud and Arrow. And Arrow got taught a lesson. The last time niggas got to talking like this, oh, you don't want no smoke with Dog, and Dog chased you around the world, and then he beat your ass after he chased you around the world because you told him he ain't want no smoke. Tank, Shakur been following you around the world. We'll whoop his ass. Fight him and show him he don't want no smoke. Fight him. Fight these niggas, bro. Stop doing that, bro. Y'all don't want to fight these kids, bro. I don't care how boring you think his fight is, bro. He winning. He's undefeated. That's Shakur, bro. Stop playing with that nigga like that, bro. Tell Tank come fight him if it's like that. Shut him up. Until he gets shut up, you can't be mad at Shakur. And Shakur, you gotta just go do your homework, gang. That's history you talking to. Them niggas is historical. You can never say Mace ain't what he is. Mace sold 5 million, bro. That's different, bro. When you back in the day where it was no Instagram, no DSPs, that niggas had to walk in the store and buy a CD for $9.99. Niggas sold 5 million. That's a different level of success, bro. I'm just being honest. No Diddy, none of that, nigga. Mace sold that shit, bro. But y'all, I'm done.
I mean, you got it. I mean, you said it all. To be honest with you,
I wanted to get my point.
You said it all.
But all I'm saying is, For the three of them, that's just them. Like, let me just be honest to all three of y'all. I respect what y'all saying. Cam and Mace, y'all had to tell Nick, you know what I'm saying? Flex y'all muscles because y'all gotta let Youngin know he was born the year y'all niggas was popping. Nigga, your childhood was when we was popping. Y'all mamas know us. You feel me? But Shakur also let them niggas know them niggas is ducking. If they want to fight, I called Tank out. I called these niggas out. They don't want to fight.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just more so like the business. Like I look at it.
It is, but you're a free agent now.
I look at
so
it.
What's
I
up?
look at it in hindsight. Errol was definitely chasing Crawford to a certain degree, and Crawford at the end was like, you know what, this makes the most sense because they was both like, hey, I can go to 154, like 147, kind of hard, but it was more so Errol on that regard because outside of Bud, he could fight Keith Thurman, but he already said he's not fighting Keith Thurman because when Keith Thurman had the belt, he didn't fight him.
But then you got to think, Bud was popping up like, hey, fight me. Fight me then.
Yeah, but
fight me then. Like, you want to fight so bad, fight me then. And everybody was like, man, you don't want to fight Errol. Errol gonna knock this nigga out. Errol gonna walk him. Everybody. And it was like, he got taught a lesson. And then by the third and fourth round, niggas was looking at it like,
I wouldn't.
you getting your ass whooped.
I wouldn't say that because in hindsight, he gave him all the respect he can give you.
But I had to beat your ass for you to give it to me.
No. Because he had to give the leverage in order for to make the fight happen.
And that's what I'm saying.
They made both $25 million guaranteed for the fight.
But listen,
he had to sign an Arrow network to get it.
But listen,
it wouldn't have happened if with Top Rank.
Right. But hear me out. That's what I'm saying right now. Shakur is a free agent. Hey, Tank, if this is what you want, y'all gonna set a number. That's all I'm saying is set the number. Set that number between you and Shakur that you're willing to part ways with. Shakur's a free agent. If I want to win and I know I can whoop your ass, I'm going to step in just like Errol stepped in. Just like Bud stepped in to fight Errol.
But listen, that ain't the fight right now, though.
It's not, but
the fight is Tank versus Lomachenko.
That's cool. What if you lose to Lomachenko?
Then you prove
now you're going to come back and try to fight Shakur? No, I don't want to fight you no more. I want to fight Lomachenko.
But they both trying to fight Lomachenko. But Tank, when he forgot his first belt, he was in the same division as Lomachenko, and they was like, when he moved up to 35, they went to 40, and never went back to 30, they was saying, you ducking. When he came back to fight at 130, he fought, I can't think of dog name, but he knocked him out with the uppercut against the ropes. But,
I get it.
But it's the point that...
D-Mo, I see you don't like boxing.
If you a Tank hater, if you don't like Tank, him fighting... No, I'm not saying you...
I'm about to say, I get Tank.
If you a Tank detractor, he got to fight Lomachenko before he fight Shakur.
You got to win.
And Shakur got to fight Will Cepeda before you fight Tank.
All right, go.
Because all of this is wrong.
What's wrong?
Lomachenko would never fight Tank.
Why?
He called him out. He called him a duck.
He called him.
Did y'all not see? Hold on, wait. Did y'all not see what happened against Devin Haney? He will never fight any of them fighters ever again.
No.
He's not fighting any of them fighters ever again. And if anybody's watching boxing, after Lomachenko took that unworthy decision calling, he will never fight them again. He will never ever class himself to fight a Tank, a Devin Haney, or Shakur. Them guys that's fighting are clout chasers. Business aspects, I was with you with Gervonta Tank Davis because it is a business to fight him. Period. Because that 8th round looked as sketchy as hell with Frank Martin getting knocked out. And then I'm looking at it on all the fights. No. I'm looking at patterns. I'm looking at patterns that I've been researching. You have to listen now. The reason why I'm saying that is because of the fact that I'm looking at every fight that he knocked somebody out the same way. I'm tired of seeing it happen the same way.
Why?
That to me looked like a pattern. That means now it's being trained. Now you guys have a scheme. Pay-per-view is playing. Pay-per-view is paying for a distraction because you guys have already discussed this, and it's not natural. If I'm going to watch a fighting, I want it to be natural.
He fighting nothing but big punchers.
Who?
Tank.
Rolly was not a big puncher. The only big puncher.
Yes, he was.
Rolly had 14.
The only big puncher that he technically fought was what was the Gamboa.
No, don't.
That's the only big.
That's not true.
That's not true.
What about Victor Cruz?
I was about to say Pitbull.
Pitbull Cruz.
I was about to say Pitbull.
Ain't that his name?
But them two, even when I watched that fight,
Mario Barrios.
Now look, I watched Mario Barrios. Look, Mario. See, y'all gotta understand. I'm a night owl. I stay up and watch these things, and I'm talking about frame by frame, and then I also watch sparring, and I go deep and I dive into it before I actually start speaking about it. You gotta look at Tank pattern. Tank is not fighting nobody.
He's fighting big punchers.
He's not
He's
fighting
fighting dangerous fighters.
If you do not
All big punchers. All big
agree
punchers.
to the terms for which he's fighting.
Right.
You
That's
gotta
why-
go through
that's
that
why
runnings
Ryan-
for which he is showing. You gotta go through that dehydration and then rehydration.
Ryan Garcia.
That was Ryan. I agree.
Frank
with
Martin
Ryan.
did it too.
No, he didn't.
Frank Martin did do it.
No,
No,
he did a hydrate
He
clause.
made
No,
weight.
they didn't.
No.
They didn't do that.
No, but I'm
They
saying
didn't
he
do
did.
that.
They did a
No, no,
hydration
what
clause,
he
but he
did-
made weight.
No.
What are y'all talking about?
They did not do it. They did not.
He wasn't-
They did a
didn't do
hydration clause.
Listen, the WBA is trying
They
to
didn't
do
do a
like the
hydration
IBF.
clause. He
Should
just
do
got
a
knocked out.
rehydration clause, but they not doing this fight. What Tank did, what was slick, is he made the weigh in later in the day, than versus early in the morning like they usually have it. That's the slick part. But he made weight the same weight that he had to make.
No, I'm saying, you know what the rehydration clause is?
He didn't
Yeah.
have no rehydration clause.
Frank didn't have one.
The WBA wanted to
Frank
sanction
didn't
it.
have one.
Listen, can I tell you something?
You sure?
No, listen.
I'm positive.
No, listen.
You sure?
For this fight,
I'm
no.
positive. He didn't have one for that one.
Listen.
Then why the hell Frank Martin get up there looking like goddamn Michael Jackson on the day that he came in for his weigh-in?
because
When the
listen-
night before he looked like...
Because what I'm
Niggas
telling
have
you
no
is, listen, what I'm telling you is
That's not his natural
he
weight.
still have to cut weight. That's not his natural fighting weight.
Is that not the rehydration clause?
No.
Him dehydrating to make weight, then
No.
dehydrate after the weigh-in?
No.
That's not a clause.
That's
It's
not
just
that.
him
No.
cutting weight.
We
Listen.
supposed to been off this damn thing. This is
Nuh-uh,
frozen.
nuh-uh, we got
Second time it frozen.
Shut your whole ass up. Keep talking.
It just, to me in my eyes, it don't make
No,
sense
listen,
to keep on
listen,
saying
can
that
I-
Lomachenko is
no,
waiting
can
for
I-
Tank or Shakur. Shakur, to me, in my idea, they showing Shakur, you can't fit in this class that we trying to put you in, Mr. Shakur.
No,
That's why you had the reaction out of Mace and
No, listen.
and Cam.
Listen,
Because
listen.
first and foremost, I'm not going to hold you if you're living up to why you are in this class, young man. And if you put me on your totem pole as far as your reaction to being upset because it didn't do the numbers it was supposed to, then me and Tank ain't gonna ever fight. Why? Because Tank do numbers on pay-per-view. You gotta do numbers on pay-per-view.
So go do the numbers and win
Frank
the
Martin
fight.
wasn't even from Detroit, but guess what? Because they said he was from Detroit, it did numbers.
He's from Detroit for sure.
He from Southfield. That nigga ain't from Detroit.
He from Detroit.
That nigga went to Southfield. He said it in the interview. He went to Southfield. He not from Detroit. Southfield is not Detroit.
Just because you went to
Oak
Southfield
Park
don't
is
make.
not Detroit.
Hey,
You're not
listen.
from the city.
Just because you went to Southfield High
Eastern's
School.
not Detroit. You not from the
You
city.
ain't never met a nigga that had a auntie in the burbs that used the address to play for
Thank
the better
you.
school?
Thank you. I agree.
Can I ask you a question?
I can
Would you-
agree.
Yeah, guess what?
I
Guess
can
what?
agree.
No.
I
Dmarks,
agree.
ask him. Hey,
I
Dmarks,
agree.
Dmarks, and then you gon'
I
Dmarks,
would
you
rather
gonna be my
play-
witness.
I
Them the
would
type of
rather
guys.
play
Listen, them the
would
type of
rather
guys.
play-
Dmarks, you my witness. Them the type of guys that when I went to college and they played in the same room as me, they could not live up to it. Why? Nigga, you soft. You ain't
Soft because
you ain't from the
better
city.
school?
No, we
I
get
wouldn't
cultured
say
differently.
that. I wouldn't say that. No, I wouldn't say that.
We get
Because-
cultured differently.
All right, listen. Let me
Them
say
birds,
this.
they don't like that tenacity,
All right,
that bump and that.
I get it. I get
you
what
feel
you're
me?
saying. No,
They
no,
don't
no.
like that.
Not,
They don't want
listen,
that. They don't like
I agree
that.
with both of y'all. Now let me explain why I agree with both of y'all because we got to get out. We got to get out of here. All right. I have homies that went to Southfield. Like, listen to me. I have real homies that went to Southfield. Then, as I became a football player and started looking at the spectrum of like sports, it don't mean nothing. It really don't. I agree with Charlie. It don't really
I'm
mean
not saying
nothing.
that. I'm not saying
Hold
that
on,
it
but
means
listen.
something. But in my idea, if I know my personnel, I'm not going to play it as if my personnel is bigger than what I know.
No, hear me out.
I'm not about to be Lomo Machenko and go fight Tank when I know damn well I'm not about to be disrespected like that in another way in.
Stop paying attention to that. Listen to me. Hear me out. You wouldn't have players like Dante Moore. You wouldn't have players like Blair Underwood if you went with that theory that he's running with, right? Because Dante came from where he came from in the city. He didn't play for no city school.
What I'm saying is, I was speaking on my experience.
He went to King.
My
But listen,
experience.
he wouldn't be as good as he was if King didn't play the schools that they play. Right? All right. But Blair, if I'm saying, I think I'm saying that nigga right wrong. He played for Southfield.
Nah, he played for Belleville.
Yeah, Belleville. But it's a Southfield quarterback that just got
A&T.
Yeah.
Maybe I would
They
consider
are-
myself as a bully because I tested you in practice.
Okay, but
I not only
people-
tested you in practice, I want to see that Detroit come out of you. Why? We finna go to war against this team, and we don't need no emotions. We want to see you about
But
your
we
actions
also
instead of no
need the
business.
skill.
You from where you from, it comes with a different type of characteristics, and you got to show and display it. You not gonna show it and display it. I'm gonna be like, partner, I don't think you standing on business. Huh?
All these kids is from Detroit though, and they going to other places.
They not from Detroit.
So let me ask you this: if it's a kid,
Because we got to saying that Detroit grit. You got to have that Detroit grit. That Detroit grit comes with.
Okay, so what's the closest school to Cooley in that area?
Redford.
Okay, so they go to the suburban school. They're not from where y'all from?
No. Well, I mean, Redford was like what we are.
If you don't live in the same hood, you're not from where I'm from. If you stay in Southfield, you're not on 6 Mile and goddamn Greenfield. You're not from Detroit.
Kids is going to the.
If you on 8 Mile, if you on 8 Mile in Greenfield, you're not from Detroit. If you from 9 Mile in Greenfield, you're not from Detroit. Like,
I gotta get this out.
everybody want to be from Detroit, but don't know how to be
here all
Detroit.
day. I swear to God, arguing that whole situation. All right, look. Let me do me a favor. Hey, if you're not dripping, you're not splashing, you're not in the Parties League. Hey, T2 Nation, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend, do the same thing that you doing, because we doing it. We rocking. Y'all rocking with us. Hey, listen.
I hope this
Sunday,
is a good trial. You got to get me on your show now.
Sunday, we will make shit happen, bro. I might have to bring Visionary back, because this conversation seemed like it was going in a positive direction. I need to have this.
We gotta have this talk.
Yeah, we gotta have this conversation. So we might go pull up on Smoke Something, because I think we should have it on.
Yeah, we gotta have that talk.
We gotta have this on y'all. All right, so yeah, man, hit that like, hit that share, let everybody know y'all was in here. That's _Master D Mo. You know, that's Visionary. Smoke Something, man. Y'all go follow them boys. Tied to the game. YhptvDmarks226 on TikTok and on Twitch, man. Follow us. Hey, Patreon. Tied to the game, bro. Follow us this Friday. D Mo was late today, but
forgive me.
I promise y'all, he won't be
on
late
it.
Friday, but we will be rocking Friday. This Patreon. I got a lot of things that we need to talk about. Megan Good will be one of them. So I'll see y'all soon, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for the support. It don't cost y'all nothing if y'all hit that like, share, or subscribe. It don't cost y'all nothing but, you know, y'all time. I appreciate y'all if y'all could put that time in for me, because we put this time in for y'all. It was what, 2 hours? Yeah, about
2.5.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all for sticking around, man. Anybody that stuck around, man, hey, support. We got to support each other.
Shout out to Neek, man. Neek
it's all
really
love, man. Hey, see y'all soon.
Shout out to Neek.
Sunday, I see y'all back on the main pod. Friday, I see your punk ass, man, and we out.
Don't forget about Mount Drake and you lost. You lost.
Love and happiness.
And he got the easiest shoes.